valedictory. The woman saw more retirement. Tier 3 and suffering will be say on the Valentine's Day. On the Valentine's and victory. Okay, Valentine's Day, I was in Cyprian's Anglican Church, Kumasi. Non kono pepe the Most Reverend Professor Daniel Yinka Safo, any Mother Superior Mary Safo Kwan. Ntino yestress here 3 and safro will be as I will pay and come we home and send do donate in our friend Mrs. Victoria Miracle Free on 0248 321045 and Reverend Father A. Kessie, a diocesan administrator 0244 602 675. Obejo so near Kaiser Jumedi atadeni ahofade all white. Say na nkratu no esitie amfi poma na say kwan watene. It's 22 gone past 7. Akoko Abon Jumedi ene de bro.
Akoko Abon kukuruku adie chibia. Ghana man betum pon wane gina wo mamba pa wo dwene Ghana ho kane. Akoko Abon ye dwumadi amanyuku ahodo ne gina so da won da ye so a wodi makana man. MPP say ye ne wo sno kokuruku a wodi ye chi asuo nkam. NDC akataman so okata ne maso. CPP say ye ne nanan makokonyina manyuku no. BNCC ye kube anye na magani amagashia ne hunu amagawo ho. Ti Akoko Abon dwumadi wo HELLO101.5FM so. Memenda no pebia. No,
22.5 minutes gone past the hour of 7. And pay Honorable Dr. Kingsley Nyako, or a member of Parliament for Kwadaso constituency, Kumasi in Ashanti region of Republic of Ghana, representing the NPP. Honorable Stephanie Abua, a former DC Achuma Umponuya in the Ashanti region of the Republic of Ghana, representing the NDC. And lawyer Kwame Adofo, or a private legal practitioner based in Kumasi. I will also appear on the program. And also text line 0265 170336 0265 170336. Now, all I was to be what?
Can you do it?
As you say,
I cannot do the Mumpai.
Nah, me who not check it.
The media be do have radio and crack.
Now, what do you know? None of you
mine only more day, but even is fun, sir.
Where source again? I did.
Yeah, you could for your chili and king.
Make I say, in the build up to 2020 general election, Ukasa Ghana, I had the anti Bias, I had the Momba Twabama, and my own just say, Omba Twabam, 18 say. Seriously, Senka, it is a self come to Abama.
King. Ya me brand breaker. O de aze.
Ya me point be Senka onya.
Ka make specific say yen kokwa akuafo.
One can say before the election. Kwa omakai, me se wo any Haruna. Me hiamu about them e basis ya. Yen ka pom din ho asem kakra. The abra ye Dr. Michael Owusu, or your virologist, KCCR, a new common Nafi, Yamra Metwaso. Doc Martiano Pay.
Major so keen.
Doc Mancasame Chow, Mecasame watching.
Major so.
And a document Chow.
Hey, Tina, no petty answer. Opposite between who has a come.
That's how have you not miss him watching. Was a wood so now make us a bit also have a Jesus say. Also, what's young more now was not as some size already cook castle.
If you have a ready
it is a Michael watching, which we are Jim's year, yes, song, yeah, over your mature. Anyway, Doc, some me sure so here. Yeah, share COVID and they said trend in the AC co nititu said more baby more test and the day abuano nipa dodo a yenye bia na se nipa dodo a sese no yenye bi ni nsunsanso e de breye di esese ye ne di nsi ye eno ntina na pepe se di san komo yansa na me ne 7 mu atwa so.
You king, Machia, Chifu, Them say, yeah, Juma, COVID, Mrina Bibi, different numbers, and see the sequel. And in the you bet me, I have situations are CC Nima Bibi. Okay, okay, the last time I'm about now you discuss it, update, presidential update, any name big ma, who Ghana, a virus here, and now make up for the both we be so in my okay, 20th address, President Eddie Puja, or my TSS. That time, no, about November, December, no holiday. Now hospitals, no crana, we can say empty. Now average cases, about 100 to about 130, almost near my kama. Now the GD said at that point, no, Montpellier was very right. So because a yimbi na yina yintini ku school, yenya juma, young back to normal. Fisher conditions need data na wo hono emma ho kwan sa kire say your confidence e bitimi akọ na yewu a January mu na 23rd oba another address na address 23rd one na hu kakra o ka say 2 weeks before the man address no na nipa beye 964 na sebi omofri mo and Osama says average case and you say 130 November, December, a week, cover 700, almost 700 new cases on the average. In the case is not bigger. Osama says hospitals need to be baby brain so struggle because speed is on one as a into Ginaso a boy Akoko. Say a mask, I share a mask. Nemo Mosai de Cajon say a year maybe to say party and a nightclubs and you may be my give us a bit my cases not pajama or bunny baby party nightclubs near beaches near Jadina or casting in our closing down. And of I say Juma phone so a year Juma say be a running shift. Maybe a weird Juma. A free Ben watching Coco Pin baby and Numa Numrea. Now watch it, will be quanopa, copy me we are bear no minua. No be swako, no minu, a copy be a no watching. Said the bear, young money pan be brain bone chinku, then my case is no cosum. Now you will GD, it will be a fair data, Nanka, you will GD say with announcement your man penny year, and she say out the 2 way. And Kebeboa. Ama ye new cases na abafo nti tama no kan no say ye be a handsome be 700 na ye monitor up to now you know say you see average new cases currently 790 it will be an exercise bia say dia na time or address fa na cases ya amino say na ne have you woman say or tama no yet to the third address no so the pay a dusian 9 and na a free man na ye no be na ye yemhye as a woman akoso January many can say the current death standing at around 505 free more that is a January no tama ya announcement na ye be 64 and a February 20 and so your new deaths are in February na 89. Okay, January February gave Buma, not just over 153 deaths. January February in Kwan. Into what said their data no corner, or if February by ending, now you trim above 100. Into now a camera is Niama and Kuyisa, and she say any beer or Mampany, no GD said you beat him dear year Juma. Now a bed boama cases not no. As soon as she said, who quite the economy. Nti udi wani to 2 hospitals bibria uti mu se bibri na struggle kofa not na notice e ho no kwa ayama ama omu use other places are enye for COVID omu expand uko incline other places bibri ho no ma bia from akwa de besu su kwa no wa ma wani anya dia wa hwe ya na ebi kwa nso se nyema na nyema mo ayede se nipa ne bibri yare ano mo yare to 2 year cases are cases here and Nick of Anochi, Nikumasi South. And Opena may try to measure the data in the samples in the economy up to now. You are tested close to 10,992 samples.
Doc, paper to my memoir can young welcome to me. If you saw my penny and the 23rd address now. The embassy Busan say test na moye any amount for and I say test na the return positive no negative no. What they compare first na it say.
Okay, first na first no.
Before say or bekasa na say say some second wave ni correct. It may come the first wave no. First nipa bi 10 test here. Now me first say and na be positive. This time nipa 10 test here. Me na mpesa me try say me hu e be nya ratio.
Currently say nipa 100 be test here. E mo be 30 and be 30%. San yes here.
Really? And a face no so na 100 be test here na be say.
Say o de to ho say ya na nchemu na din kakra fi say virus we no kai say maybe na me no ka say e sha say a froko na nim a coping people so na say asanyaba.
Okay, yeah.
Last year no, last year e sha say March no. E sha say March na ye be 2% and na 5%. Ye wura be April no and the core be 10%. Ye do August September here in number 60% of every 100 cases ever. Until wura be September, October, November, and October 40. Ye be do be November and October 10. And ye be go December not one day 5. Because after last year December, over the 100 be a name over 5 pen postis. Until a shas here a froko. Into first the shas here now. Ye was January, February, a froko name out of every 100 be about the 39 postis. Until so do we need to one year, Busumi the Becon and Nimno. It be a full work of 40. Now, a frac of 50 out of 100, a copy 60 out of 100, a back of 70 out of 100. A boana hotona, Nenwa Sasanya Bafo, Rana Bow in Subantis, including cast in the boom. A froqua copy now by the second wave DBC. Now, still no young fair near me year, not 10 weeks from Swasa. Yes, and a US for Indian, a quark of him, now Bafo, now copy, now Bafo, now copy, now Bafo, and a bunch by.
I see. But my kind of baby say, what you say the idea ni see no. Say nke be ya nke schools a mofra no kono nka lower primary for ye mo montre fi. De me kan ye na sa na wo kan no na wo kan sa.
Again, no question. No question.
Nkora na try fi busumi du no. O ma ya kakraka na o mu uniform no nko no ma start ya. O mo sa metre fi.
Thing say abua we sha say ejani mu a eya na ye wo niema menu ayeye. One is for mitigation measure. Mitigation measure ni say ube encourage say nipa ne be share mask no mo aye physical distancing no mo ho mo sa no mo what aye niema e be boa na wa fete e be boa ma numbers ni swati anaso wu ni swati anaso hospitalization ni swati ana na wa side the name be ke ka and I want a suppressive measure. Suppressive measure so because it be a doom what to do school, nipa uncle school. It be a obia BMP. No, na ya na suppressive. Na ya ni and ya we are a couple. And maybe brain say abuano sanya bafoma. Ya na mask shannon kwa any physical distancing and boa multimedia emma cases ni SOT. Ama ultimate controlling ye. Name sa buana ni breeders of Pijakosoa, na restrictions na a buama yetimi emma numbers ni sote. Intina so last of month now see some of the restrictions. Inti na nienti ameta sa ni se, you said the namino can say, o man penny be can yewo nipa beye edua 9 and a sebina was free. And as you see you share numbers here, nipa beye edua trim con beye 89 and a stream into her. Niema na ye kan enya dia enya effect nti den ni bitima yaka nti ne na me gina so ne se ye oniema bebre school ni de emi yo say ukatem se into school ni na enya dia no ba ya se ye kasi e kusi all down so there be ye wonyema bebre ho no ma ye betumi asoso kakra ha be bo ma case ni beti ba ku ye ka market en kanu se tama na sha se na esi market ni kuran se omu nyina be ba market bi adwa kase obi abeka so bi didwa no kwa no obi andi dwa won ni community wo adi so atrendi so wo forukuru ma didwa wo forukuru eboa ama itimiti number ni so en e kan transport nso e betumi aye hu bibi se de be ya physical distancing e betumi aboa and na your other non-essential services a bit in a friendly regulatory a be a bit in a castle. So, Mantanica, the money human 8 to 2 to 2 with Namutin Disudia, and the be over now 3 minutes now and now 3 Monday to Friday. You my phone in a bit now, Juma Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, not Saturday, Wednesday, and maybe a Friday, now Mudia Tenefi, a boy, I'm waiting at 10 numbers. So, and if you schools. Like as a schools, maybe a idea school, and as a addition eboa. Lockdown, we are my atias, yes, woman collecting fee, the how near money be bring about. Sebi, my you are be economy, and my money be bring Danny, Mukoye, near ma na M1. Now, office schools necessary na a year university level, tertiary training colleges. A idea almost timid protocols in year Juma, Miami okay and UST. Ube Pugons and Colano, Omutia, their nurse, or send a mask, or the collector. Into any idea by idea, said the Yenya cases there, but cases name and our form. Tell a data general time. Most of the tests need to be for funny for her, Mubayin, and I say I do and a bell positive. Into a manageable. What SHS need GHS and look at the share last year. I be a cramo more into teachers no experience. Students also as a master. Some bit me who set me a bit na bomb who buy a yen a bit me a boa. Baby or Yarena can see and Yafra or bit me a cocasse. May Yarena me did say be a bell comment in the Pania testing. Maybe I think I contact tracing it now for buy. Nothing of your lower primary a year crèche. Any kindergarten, class 1, class 2, class 3. You will be a DNA to Kakra, and I need to be sweating combo. It's a little bit a prefer, sir. Over here, may bay by a Nassau or Qatar, and I so my share or Feno or the no Fen Kakan Kakra. A Colano Hoberto no bear now to back on our chimney, Nama Meneso, or no so maybe. Nama mini doing more again. Okay, cases are in our cases here. Were from and also there from the month of January in color 0 to 6 years. I have tested over 168. A mobile 31 and a more positive. Most of them no more in near that, but we are not. I mean, we follow up. And yeah, the economy, the brain no money am hobetom. But the difficulty here is anka ya do more boarding house school for no man can problem and the school teachers bit manage contact tracing no marshal mama mo pastor mo nemu ukwa bako format to kem udi ombe fie ubehwe mo sebi akola no ade ande sha se kora untimi nkasa kola ni tie ne ya na se sebi ohun si untimi nkobi na no kokase mami mi anase we ne ha udi we ni behu na chese ade ne konani abedu ho so na bia wo so nya bi and also a colata and so untini nkase de bia wo she mask enim nam wo be kura na akola de yeden ya woni ne benant wo ni be din komo wo be hwe no intina so ka so fi school ni na so tuni ni mu ni de emboa na mu be hwe be bia eye protocol compliance me edin na che se bank wala na crèche ni sana wo ka so pese wo make sure so bia she mask eye very difficult teacher ko na nkasa be catch wo ka so wo man blue mask wo be you be de na do be de ashe sebi me teachers me lecture ba ko ne me kan da na person ko fa ne ba wo school na sada no contem o ko fe class no na kwala na ti ho ni nyina na monti o mass no monche o mo be pon no e na teacher no make sure so bi a she ma na o de mu pie because teacher na struggle or the share no mo yi o ya no fatu atwene o ya no de atu hase ntina na me gina so ne se Ukas office school in India, and what because you're 2 million. Then, Bebia, you did say a whole protocol implementation by a dinner, a honor did say suma at the boy. Like he make out meaning say school no adding a year owners people practice near the idea. A day is very difficult because lockdown, they bring Sabianca school crank be crying because now how to run the schools was difficult. And I'm sometimes training them so a year not a who here. Then when you busa me say kwala sa no be activity transmission routes ama wo for na wo ye adwuma hwe no se bi abọ wa to ama wan hwe ya na de kwa na wo ni ho no ma wan na be nkwala nti ade a megidi se enyi na wo se adwendwe ho na e discuss ni e hwe kwan a ye betini afaso a ye betini aboa na ye nyina ye mboa na se bi o mampani e ka se o ye some of these restrictions I need say ye di emi kusi aban so aban na mo ye busa e ho se den na ye di this situation ye betini aya abeboa so wo ni economy nti den ye be ya ye betini ati wo ni so se ya nyi bibi amfa ho na se jemu sa dia and ya boy we the pin people no so that the no one here na the nipa bibiri ko na afi be nkwala ma me no maybe na
doc say we work minim say be Ministry of Education atia na say Ghana Education Service atia na atia reaction to say
okay me did this obomo dwendwen ho say on say president year announcement within update nti said the ayakan DES and so the money to home. I do mudim kobo.
Me no kasa sisi e will be send me text. He say good morning Ken. I don't know whether Kunsu is part of Ghana. People are outside. They are gathered and they are like Central Market. Nobody is wearing a mask. What you say? How do you feel? We will be not texting. What is our kasa? You see, Unim Kunsu.
Kunsu. The King.
Oh, Semia Boadi would ho. May I show said Dr. Kislinya Kunsunim ho. Hi. Was you be an the baby home in a carbon? I will be an mask. Me ask some runs me who a school bus beer. Driver Nankas and the mask and a body assessor. And Kodana waiting your guest could be good as mine. Inti there be I can't, but the more I can ask and no be auntie. Ti what did say ya? Now also our baby ye testing ye who's a man for test positive who's a man for film na feeling ben onya
na feeling very good feeling edding fi say on say ye share test ya see first na me home at least ubetina ye waduma kwacha wade you see I itimi na so that sorry no na cases ne obi afrew the results are ba ohia the results ohia the sample nti cases ne dos omoye sa na say ebuba sa na and the pressure everywhere. I quite say a test. Now, we need two doctors, need nurses, and lab science or hospitals. Nipa a bushiko honoma, who here say, be here say the information also. Pressure the doses are now. Yes, we are going to be yari. Ubihana, me microphone be a bit my yari. I come on in your COVID, be a condition. I'm not doing no higher dear, be in my back. The more the pressure, the more difficulty. You know my testing. Into the kina mechanic say. Obampani mi di se nan o hupisa anka nyema ni bi ho no mo ka e bi ayem hihye ebe so na di ba yadwuma but nipa no fa enye adwuma enti na ya na suppression na be ka na hu hia no se unyina o kese nipo ha na nipo ha no enu ba ye aduasa se o mo fa anya adwuma sa nipa aduasa no o di nipa 70% nipa to ase o mo ba infection obi ho no mo hwe ne hu yu wa hye ne max papa kokora odi ni mra so na abrante bi onu fi so fa nya adwuma no obehwe na odi abon na da papa no kwada hospital nti so fa so obo papa no ban dia and dey for suppression ne be boa suppression e be ma e bi adwadifuo ne ade na titi omumu na adwadifo obi anko
na otiti omumu on be present titi omumu
I was so boti ase
I was so boti ase that is the ideal situation but on be ti ase
king ye nyina ye boaboa ye ho na enna mkase anya aban ko a debate ni discussion ye sabuza won se wona nada ho le bia o papa bi ubehwe na we yasi we free we se dim pharmacy ni so o minua bi yere me ma konta we free e titi sane mana ye nipa na se bi
doc me das baransa na be kono so obi be ye complain bi ma me na me catch ze me no be kasa me busa se ti se o cheze o ye exposed oni nipa bi nante ene nipa no Akoko tested positive. Ntina afi ona akasa susu say so oba be test. Wa ba be test. Oba test no on the 8th. Emma moka say omra on the 11th. Emerging the report. Obai na o twen sa na afi friend Akoko busai. Yeah. Won ko hwe ya was no the din eka knife for no. Obi a ono anim so aba be take a sample on the 8th. Na yes the sample no o hwe date obe mo ye the 9th and as a center o ko ye na ye the 9th no. Who's to see a bit me appropriate results. Zaini Pawi.
Okay, me was a camera is a date of reporting and a dipaneka. Oba and a sentence. Unim se Kumasi South, Kopanochi, Yena, test intimating each other than the panico. Nemum Sauba, for the form back. Form the yana date was so. Inti form na date was on and then I be a tro. If you open a man, if you are more meeting the panels or more genital hospital.
No, we on and walking in. Say, oh,
travel, I'll be to come.
There be or say, or ne ubi nante, or ni nipano nante, a nipano act tested positive. Into no, so say, haven't gotten himself exposed. Sade anamokana, so on score testify. And waba walking a bit take sample now or on the 8th. I feel koya now kojine I was 8th for no ni dinka 9th for intina mi bisa say then asam from so kitikiti we eba
me bi na so nka e bia me gidi say me form na bebo but sometimes me gidi say bia na date I be or the my deeper or communicate actually e bi o kan e bia no want to no control nice e possible me tin nka say nipa ne o kan anya no correct. But we say no so that boy many work cases here. E be see so na so completely say that e be fifi ni ahwe report here ni e see anyhow e bit na trace. It me message say ni me be say here. Kin e ya no munye free so ba e be oba so hwe director na say be o hwe ni other person na no a e boa ma e timi correct ni me be say. Me timi ko ka say 100% perfect. Juma de o ya na funso ka credit ni ba. Name himself was one basana or more need to correct it. Said the Bayer Bibichan Coco Hadrian.
Look, Yadibisia near Darcy, Yankopon, a drum ye now to send a year, we are sure say be any with me about. We have to keep talking COVID, ecopency in a Yavesha CSC safe. And yes, sir, as you see the heading, Yadasi pay Dr. Michael Lusu.
Yes,
Dr. Michael Lusu, a virologist or KCCR. And I know because I Steve. And now say before say last time I see I will now say called GC Nefi I can say as you can see man say now cause swear din now here say now then they'll lose you
Ken ma cha atwuma mpo ni
I already so long time
Ken Edward I sentiment and about party some NPP ni NDC some unim nyeme na meka as only sports minister akwa kushia elections
Steve now one mean chawano one now unim sa higher sentiment 2 now unim say only sports minister na kushia 3 now unim say your friend Isaac Esiama 4 now unim say we are Steven Yabua 5 now unim say your former MC
for 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
Now would him say normal winner. And now bet na every strike to me say would the plume no be babet would the time. Una one not affair the over and now when you say something as anti my day.
Obi and who I call a qua or be catcher the chidi for so or lose elections.
I say.
What I say.
But now wouldn't him say we will lose me. Why they know him?
Oh no.
But now we show a team.
No. Not minim say me call aqua for winning. But be here to me see. Oh, call elections here and I'll cover footballer. Any man answer. I had to say obey we no be lose on a pie. And Tibu Bako and a niya. But will be a watch Mampunia no follow at Mampunia elections no. Oh, Fra no Baba says Steve.
We come out say
2 times.
What's up with you?
Yame my hodina yewa.
Who was up with you?
Oh yes. It's a Bemen since you man son or ham. A vampire. Imagine in a swamp. The free baby. 11,000 over. And I had about 2,000. 200. It tells you clearly, say, I can put you for testing your boy message. And I say,
when you sure say, baby, to say, as I say, now imagine a very slim. And then Crofobiful say, almost seat nanny. And as I widen. Into the scenario, then to me play. And also, I will at Atuma A.
Very well. Bibia timisi.
By be so what new edubiase. New edubiase crowd a tiny say. Ah, woman bastard, no more so woman cream when you say cream.
Sanity. Bibia timisi. Elections bia kwa. And yama ACC no ana different. Nti you be fan sa dia wo kana bitimi abem. But see I mean that's all.
This time we lose na. They say that's why I recover kakra because now me for okra na won fa. Also babu kaya you know as kaya say
phone so na say.
Only Haruna de what the second catch us say no they are treasure.
Allah.
Officer. Anyway, mess up with
okay, you won't pay in senior. No, my holding.
Lawyer Adolfo Martin, let's say.
Boko, that's what
I don't know.
No, Master, sir.
I don't know. So, maybe I want to be Dimira. Hey, what's starting about your wire thing? And I feel it's still in the tweet. Master,
and your friend is in
your friend is
and I think,
oh, boy, and your feet. Oh, no, I am
so that means about some
a loss, dear loss. Sadia, no, yes, say, a never be Uluzua or Luzu. Why, when Koya Ibia now a question no man. Next time, we're banning a best support to her. Or try to find more excuses. Now, yeah. Lawyer, now, that's a parliament, Libya.
Tell you on the overstart here, so starting when you are 20.
When you are 20.
20. Now you're broa.
I saw how can I oh Dr. Nyaku oh bro my brother.
Tell you already. Forget it. You know they're out.
Dr. Kinsley Nyaku Akwaba.
We just walking at saying.
Adam, congratulations. That's all we need.
Yeah, true.
What brimu? Primary no more boo. No boo no. Wait me ama Steven formula nana.
Oh, I'm in chat here for now. Quite a I'm in shop.
Yeah, but we are grown and remember both.
I think Steven, I think said this time no, I had the by me so example now my no about asawasi no. Yeah, can make the same thing. Because election be no dynamics near different. And you know, say this for Omonia wanted 7 seats no. My young say, 2024 there easy. But how many careful the better no Omonia months here. So election be there, they only a different thing.
Sure.
Now me mon there, they're not coming here how now. Because before I got caught up on the share here, Haruna Pan, the Sika say, hey, can you be us now about our furry?
Me too, the four or 7 times. Me too, the fool say, I'm not to was I was saying enough of who is meditating. Mr. Haruna, now, but election there. So when the only one,
I know the airport on the uncle.
Never now to say, oh, bet me aye. Now it's me a 2 terms because more, sir. Constituency and a bantama, yet bantama, if free won't tea shares with free won't take quadras with free one. A quack seat be a wanted.
Yeah.
How do you intend to retain the seat?
What I saw, so sit canon. How difficult. I mean, I think Ashanti region largely now that's how it is, but what I saw was the first MP Hedado or you want him. Also, if you could buy your 2 terms. Escape now by your 1 term. And you know, or share sequence now. But you know, I'm not very much fixated on. But me plan is say, yeah, elect me say member ya juma. They also me be a niya me. Ma ho den bibia be she ma koma be she ma ya juma no. But at the end of the day, I don't decide. Electors will decide. So I'll do my best. Time will do our over strength. Do you go or you don't go? If your strength no was right, then you go in. But the final determination is the people. And me myself say, I did that piano. Why you are from Modiano? They cannot order Sinaco Ponsa. Because me read the book be author on David Brenner. Or say, if you are praying as if everything depends on God. And if you are work as if everything depends on you. You say, oh, bonfire, for holding an action, say, be a general so. We had also for what day. So, open and see when in a year, can that cannot you live to destiny. That is my conviction. So, when I support there, my imagine say, King, how much when Manyam, or my madam, I bear MP or quite so. They will say me, Pia, may, but eventually no. We will never say Yamina day, Yamina name. Say what they you want Chinchia or say we call beam count. Chinchia, but we are say, who knew the papa na for life on. So, Bia, when you say, Bibi said, none ye man no. Say, una understanding be as nipa. Say, future no, and you want to making a. You are able to absorb.
Thank you very much. Yeah. I need to make progress. But now we didn't say me but never did at all. Because he's not Dr. Kisdinyako, ne papa a drugstore. Ne papa no a retired army officer or a principled man who could trade drew. Now I'm for prescription and go grab up a one trauma. Parapron trauma. Meti say the ameti ya ne say we free mo. You never even told me. 80 minutes say so why ye say one year because papa make pena sempa o training you be pa because you know mama yako why year we
there be 27 but because of the restrictions now who say
27th of what?
Of March. Sorry.
Depending
on Nakufado. So if by the end of the month, no one start restrictions now, then we take a different decision on that. But then who say Ashtown? That's where we began our politics now. What I said, getting to late 1980s. What I said, year 20 into the Fourth Republic now. Then just no. Now we be to a lawyer come here. Okay, no.
Lawyer here. What kind of story we actually later?
No,
tribunal time.
Fantastic. Then we are now about
lawyer here. My kind of story to even lawyer here na Okofa dropping from no back if you ask those days. Now we do fear now to akwa na kana so the ache no. That one tia say. Today na akwa kan so kind of case say we na what me two mu say. I feel from a phone hold to the few no. So you so now whoever kuku that. Oh, that's what I say. Good morning, sir. Wherever he
but I'm not developing for the current those times. Okay, I say referendum no. Yes or no?
That is 88.
So referendum not happen 28 April 1992 or so.
1988.
No, I'm talking about
a referendum to go for a council for the Canada. Yes, 1988.
No, it was about this assembly.
88 this assembly.
I'm talking about
okay.
You got to Banaka say you got constitutional rule 28 April or so.
Okay.
You got to school never
school.
You got to be those time by 17 16 years or so you change.
Enough of the history lawyer. I feel my member of Honomo owner Mokeka reliefs any interrogatories, any pleadings, any application, any idea. I won't out here say TB and Nadia. 18 now, was it Thursday? Nano Yawada. And Supreme Court SSA, Womo Eddie Muaye. A lawyer for means petitioners, lawyers. First respondent lawyers, any second respondent lawyers, all arguments are over by all the whom wire bepa. Na oma betre say easy. And who be here say on be dia dance here. Ewo asema ekosuma na say all media dance here. The rest all of us know. Ntino ye nim komo na church ye said ye same see community hu no ne. Ne so ye ti ase abetimi aboa yim.
Yes, me can free Yawada.
Because I remember why I said a question. Lawyer for
any starting free Juada.
Any ETU.
A Juada Nona. A year, Urachaku. for the last witness. And I say, you to throw the last witness. And we a year ura rojo metal no. Na we no na ebusa ne say usa wo adanse bi abesa afre bi wana. Enna ura atwese no we enti we aka na sem nyina awie. Adanse fo obefre nyina waka awie afre obawie. And that is any friend say, I'm closing my case. I'm closing my case. Just say, we need a dance in Libya, my review. Master man, Pastor McKenna, Macano. And you are closing the case. You're closing the case, I had a Supreme Court case. Say, anyway, first respondent, our electoral commission. I do so. A honor bomb case here to ya, make a shokome. And bomb na 2 years, and then say, electoral commission lawyer, solid and national can say. My lord, you need dance in Libya free. Na you jina samra we so. And you can't check court to say, yeah, closing your case. And I'm saying Supreme Court judge Bakol now witness statement Rafali. Is it anything? Not my lord. So mupa and umbet me you soon as he say. Yes, it is artism. The party any dance will be free. And he na Abon to me say I'm here even a chokome because now I was expecting say maame no ebefro adaka. Enti ho na metis CJ Chief Justice ebusa ora akutam pa say na mo so my lord yes so the same position. Ho na ora tatu epeja animu o say my lord you we there enti ase. Nti yes so be argue on say my friend momra china. Na mumra be argue. Na mo be argue. Ewia yes Supreme Court. Yes be kire. Yes yadu. Enti brother no jam the court so. Asem na poni nyina ne say. So obi kase oni adanse a. Anya bia Supreme Court wo kwan anase court bi kura wo to me so be shi oni akono say kiti eso be dia adanse na. Asem na be bia pon no. Enti say for say Ken me no na ye case. Wona masama wo. Me sama wo no. Makama se mawie wo so wonkasa. Na the court be bubu bia omua. The question that arises is it is Supreme Court wo akonya anaso botumi so mbe hyew kete setintina bra na be di adanse e ma wo ho ana. Asama be bia na epono nyina. Na ya mo de hyehyɛ so na Supreme Court say okay. Eni maka wi a yeso se be kire adwen ya wada na before us na Supreme Court be ka se be kire adwen ya wada no na be share exchange no because be share that hwe pa satam kra na won kra na wo hwe se ye di asepa wo questions e ba na utimi hu e bia o madwene wo o musa ori atatu se na nya bia se wo ba se menim asubasi twimanso established principle of law no and they say what you mean for us will be and then the mass way different Ora you say where constitutional body why elected why not you say what come in ase including the court say obedia dance it is when you call election need that so obedia dance I follow witness statement at this time no too late so be say arguing na obaka so uni adanse Abra wa follow witness statement. Na what the judges can say. So witness statement a novelty. And the Abbas was after I say about 2015. Now before no, you know and say yen kase be for dance we after dance we dance. No one say what time so. No after dance no aba no be janda ka no be good. What that and the ukra woni Saturday was surprise if I say litigation. Obi wona you know they are dodgy. Is say you in nature. And it's a sad idea. It's a new openness. Court to show self for one no assembra. It is all one no assembra that say. What's the someone doing here? Who knew Kwana? Was my lord, what do you knew? And he met exchanges now. Say
time I also tea exchanges as a professional lawyer. Now who say 2 parties now make almost argue for. Say maame no metena adakem anaasɛ EC metena adakem anaasɛ EC mbedi adanse any almost argue say ma obedi adanse no between the two sides no na wo nso so no as a professional lawyer na wo baby a wo no so thinking ejina na say
and say
na wo hwe embremu
ade bi wo ha established practice ye nyina ye to move away from the established practice no yeah easy established practice and say since 2015, as I say, I'm sure, I think it's around 2015, our rules no buy. So far, a witness statement. Not a client now, and a witness now. The court just says this one is up to us, it's a hearsay. That is the practice now. The court was not forcing anybody from Court of Appeal down to magistrate court.
That's a who file witness statement. Next year, for no, near Casa hearsay. Don't you suffer any penalties for wasting the court time?
Let me explain that.
For misleading the court.
The answer is no. But the difference between the witness statement now and the canon and say canon no na ba begina dakem. And if I'm kwame adofo meche hanum bi say asem ekoso minim ho de minim nie na wabonkro na be 2-3 hours na jadakam na bossa nkro no. Court say we see time. And the same crown about show good character so as no do. And so do I feel that me na me kwame adofo asem we bi ni mu bi be say dia enu nie. To try that kama e da kire Mr. Kwame adofo. Wa call lawyer how natural was be good character so. It is an answer was here this was a Jesus witness statement. E say no a. Na hwe o signature no. O signature ani. Eti na mo tender sa statement no. What tender? I say, I don't tender and say, my lord, my no asema me beka no, and na match good character so. Me ni hwe ka bi. Na abeye wo. Unkro na ka ba be gina da kam. Aboa wasi obi a time no. Na abeye. Na unya nyina da kam.
At what point I'll be swai? We have a cross and answer Bible as swai. Na waka say asema me beka ni nyina. At what point?
Yes, your frau. Em obi gina da kam.
Okay.
Tu be gina da kam a. Na fe ebusa o say obesua Bible cross Quran and also obedi ensekeke. Now you be surprised. Omo mutaye honest ni omo omutimba was be some bosom. Omo de utu evidence ni kroji.
We dey maintain no can. Maybe out no kasa maintain.
But we dey mungo baba mi be di adanse e. O ka so some bosom no. Courtroom no be atwa nani. Enso so no ye very honest. What is the news? The evidence was solid. So, because we still so have been. Anyway, where the mogu. It is over. No, this Syria. A honor now would do with our witness statement. Ever tender say, man, what's a mini? Now, lawyer, no way. And this old mamma dear, that's here, MD and C. And I'm a swear, witness statement, we know. I said, any hot, our horse, any hot. So, what did the mechanism?
Waiting.
No, it's not even in before the court.
Okay.
So what does it? Your lawyer have it, your opponent has it, everybody has it. But the court says medium who ye. Because nobody may do so as small can you correct. And to legitimate ye. That is the settled practice. All the courts. Yeah, no. Eti Chachu argue against no. Now me do say assuming, and by the way, Chachu Yadipa. Because I was listening to him. And I'll get to that later. I'm saying, okay. It is a judges you cry convinced. Say they want to go with Chachua. The implication now is that everybody now will now have an exception. Because we have to follow whatever the Supreme Court will say. So it means say Chachu, the settled practice. Yes, say what woman you that witness statement is of no value. No? It means that has now changed. So I could see that it was almost impossibility for Chachu to win. Because of winning, it will change the way we've been doing cases since 2015. So new rules you buy. And even though I was persuaded that Chachu was making some very powerful argument on his feet. The problem, they say, even if they want to give it to him, can they do it? Because the law is set to say, you cannot compel any witness who is your opponent to give evidence against his will. So how would they be able to distinguish or differentiate this case from the settled practice? Say, uno be as wapa on kasa. And that Supreme Court nyakape. I bet it's a court the way we do our business. I could not see how he can win, even though he was making some powerful and persuasive argument. Emma was Akofa affidavit. And was very interesting because who authority be judges no class
authority
I am say case me about MPB no craft foreign citizenship. A court Supreme Court. Na a court no na odi kan so affidavit bi. He drew ho no. Na on person obe testify. And the Supreme Court case when you swear affidavit and so on. You have to come and speak to it because that's affidavit. Affidavit is more like evidence of what you come up because it's an oath. I swear on oath said this is true in every particular. I'm a commissioner for oaths. I witness it. And it is said the original come up in crew. And it's a case, Supreme Court can say, what was our affidavit in there? Ombudsman cross-examine on that affidavit. But where the swear, where your statement qua? And now, see, affidavit here. There are several applications among for filing. Maybe I could do a factory for minimum affidavit nonsense. Say, Chachu the interlocutors by, or the notice to admit by, or the stay applications by, or the stay proceedings by, or the review applications by. I don't know yet. And only I say, assembly dino. And you may be on the bar in between. Say, and your man. And only yet separate from the actual assembly ye dino. I don't know, Ziminia, Jamaican no chance here. Assembly ye dino. Within the time ye assembly, or Sunday application say, me percent Moshe no normal me answers way. Me percent must stay proceedings way. Percent must call review way. And no yes separate from assembly kasa ye per se. And your honor affidavit APM. Tell you on the end by way of the motion, not the affidavit about. No, so I was serving also the affidavit in opposition about. And your honor affidavit bem. But I know you're separate from assembly kasa ye dino. Assembly kasa ye dino a witness statements and the and yet affidavit. But me too, me feel say he was making some convincing arguments and even persuasive arguments. Say, Obi, actually the affidavit about the case. Maybe Jina how they dance here. Enti, mama crosses up, mama musa sa questions. They do send me Jina that come. Sa questions with me musa anyway. No one your benefits. Because of that, yeah. I didn't know now. You tell me, man, this is an argument. I thought it was a very persuasive argument.
Because, what was the court's ruling?
Court is look, those ones are gone. In a sense, at the moment, witness statement, witness statement is they are not sworn. It's court to say, admit here. And in a sense,
yes, lawyer, who matricule element because Abra na lawyer Chikata say Obusan Sembi Mukan say interrogatories. One of the defenses from the respondent, the first respondent, is say who be here say in Sembusebi Abeba Obetimi Abusa Sansem no.
True.
Abra cross-examination. Or also tia says, okay, say ya mami busa no krata so during cross-examination, meet me busa. I feel you could do pointer or why ready so be busa or cross-examination. Also say minia simbia me baby ya no bi. Na I wanna be who matricule element.
Matricule there. Matricule itself is not part of law. Obi all the tactics or the enejuma. Nanka lawyers ni feel say chachu witnesses no omo make it strong case against them and it will be very scary for them to say NBA case in front of Nibia because uche ruling na Supreme Court na say who the Assembly Court especially election petition the law now is that first you have to point to errors, violations, etc. After you've done that, you have to now go to the second step to prove say they affected the outcome. I don't know if you're following what I'm saying.
I am.
So errors, omissions, violations, the rest are we betting your point no. We are like I said, cumulatively. The kikaboma as the results. Before answer what Fred Obiso on this program defending.
Ruling no baby so a charm as one me person or say the counsel for the petitioner has argued that because the first respondent performs a very important constitutional duty when it is sued in an action such as in this case, different rules should be applied. However, counsel failed to refer us to any provision of the 1992 Constitution or any statute which require that the first respondent, being a constitutional body, should be subjected to different rules of the courts. And our own industry did not unearth any such authority. And it goes on to say, after citing with approval several decisions of courts in some Commonwealth countries, notably Nigeria, Uganda, Kenya, Canada, Adinira GSC concluded, and then he goes on to say, accordingly, the petitioner bears the burden of proof to establish not only that there were violations, and now can no or a special person, so to speak. And also now we need to say yes. A constitutional demand, the constitutional demand, who be here see the same way.
So, Mribiano, Sir judges make a decision. They also think about the ramifications of the decision they are going to make. And they say, what the question that will ring in their ears, and they say, what makes the EC a special case? Is the EC different from, say, the Lands Commission? Is the EC different from the Media Commission? Is the EC different from other commissions? NCC, is the EC different? Because the moment you make a special provision for the EC, then it means that provision now applies to all the bodies, meaning they have to be treated differently. So it means the moment there's a case against the NCC, they will say, yes, you're a commission, just like the EC. So the same must apply to us. The courts are not normally prepared to do that. And the established principle of law, then they say, every individual is treated. Look, you see, you have something that are considered as natural persons. EC as a body, no, body corporate, no, it can sue and be sued. Meaning, say, we consider them as persons with a legal entity. Meaning, say, we may sue. And you want to be making law separate to bind the EC. Simply because you, in your eyes, you think that they are special. Now, NCC is where.
But constitution, no.
There's no provision that makes them special.
Okay, but by this a paragraph, so to quote or say accordingly, the petitioners bear the burden of proof to establish not only that there were violations, omissions, malpractices, and irregularities in the conduct of the presidential elections held on 7th and 8th December 2012. But also that the said violations, omissions, malpractices, and irregularities, if any, affected the results of the election. It is after the petitioners have established the foregoing that the burden shifts on the respondents to establish that the results were not affected. The threshold of proof should, in principle, be above balance of probability.
Exactly.
Or just a way, Justice Adinira and a Kai
In the 2013.
By saying I'm not or more echo to or sa ruling women, not a dear impression on the Maya.
It means that Unu say, Kim, Mr. Kai say you know, say, hey, It tells us.
Because it is giving me a signal.
Yes, me
but
too.
It won't allow your lawyer.
It gave me the same signal. It gave me the same signal, which you have just said. Because
me, I've not said. I've only read and quoted.
But there's nothing wrong. No. But you see, you are reading it as was written.
Yeah.
Yes, and you're expressing opinion based on what you read.
I'm only asking.
No, there's nothing wrong.
What that bit could mean.
I know. It means exactly what you just read. In a sense, that it means that in their own eyes, the petitioners haven't reached that threshold yet. That's what it means.
That the burden of proof.
Yes.
A lie on there.
Yes, because when you take a case there, you have to reach a certain limit. One, for example, if a CAD had gone with pink sheets, over 10,000, whatever amount.
But are you not delving into the realm of assembly property?
No, I'm just giving examples. I'm not going specifically, but I'm just saying, assuming he had gone with pink sheets and said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are all errors. And when we count them, they affect the results. Then it means the court's view is that then the burden shifts. So what did I make an answer?
Me too.
But you haven't done that. You cannot force somebody to come and defend or shift the burden that, in his view, hasn't been done.
Lawyer Kwame Adofo, Mamenko, Steve.
Yeah, can you do it?
I was a what follow idea you would need maybe almost so 8 years, almost to say at the end. I say, come on, dinner. Say, no, a year fee, court on common idea, a year fee say, yeah, say, in fact, we are 50 plus something percent points to cross the threshold. We 47 and yeah, if you now as a dinko that constitutional body is womo ejumaye sweni anase chairman and a chairperson and ejumaye na sweni anase ensweni ye we mum na ase ni yakudi echi than to prove say we 50 plus percentage points Sami binum edwene but also me sure say we dey afi ni komo.
Okay, me da si bebre asem no na wie ni nyina ebeba no se na na do win ni ye se wan win ni Supreme Court e kawia ye wogidi e wa rohye mu se niema bi wo ho a omo besa akeka ho na beboa ama ya abato adwuma no electoral commission no wo ye ne niema obehye ni ti said ye na wo kan no ni nyina beba at the end of the day but ken me nyamra nimni but madam fu bi me ne kasa otaka say apart from law no there is common sense if you nyansa e wo ho
me strong some memo be a making rounds on social media na no cre and I say one of those pranks I am by say memo.
So, can you just watch
to all regional election directors from National Election Directorate, copy to all constituency election directors, dated 10 February 2021, subject urgent submission of reports, signed by Mr. Yosefri Ankara, Director of Elections. I mean, when I party member, okay, or say we bring you your data, but it goes on to say that. Respectfully, the party requests of you as a matter of urgency to submit a comprehensive report on the conduct of 2020 general elections in your jurisdiction, covering the following areas: conduct of elections, collation and transmission of results, challenges, proposals of the. I mean, who say just another hoax? But a biswa na no creating a message that busa or send you credit.
Okay, and the only betrayal. Yeah, they haven't read it. To be honest with you, Nyanka, some election directorate for her and see maybe Ade have
it will be a now we a candidate.
Can you find it all? Some of them anymore. Yeah, come on, services here. They say, apart from law, there is common sense. In your 90 min kusiamra, but ye tea a few more ye dear semi. Ken, see a bubo woodin, can't somewhere. Na kwenya oho say wutimi yi ho ano eme nipa nyina ehuna na dia asomdie beba if ye nyansa mu na wo say den ehwema wo yes ade no na doubt ni nyema bia ehye nipa adwene mu saba wo ya etu yi ken wo hwe nipa to aba wo Ghana ha sei ma chese o man wi no imu ache mienu pepepe o imu ache mienu pepepe die si Ghana we ya enti e wo court ni ya ma mi sisa ade ya wo se o declare wo kwa kohwem na mma wo bi anya ye ni na mu a eye wo man foforo bi so a ken e bia de kesi ye no enkenye papa but in Sri Lanka se Ghana eye wo man bia nyame mama ye ntiase akodu ba bi etumi ahyehye eniema bi ye ba democracy ani didi mu abufu peja na nipa bi akasa a akwa akodu Supreme Court for nyame di dwumadie sonko ahye wonom nsa omasem na da ho na de edi entumi nka ne omo emma atemu obi ba after aba no lawyer say no di etumi kire ya adwene ewo atemu a omo di aba no wo hwe Supreme Court we a wo hosisi a omo di asem we a objection bia ebia aba chechu akasa afa ho bia no unanimous decision unanimous decision Yahu ba ko pen ba ko na ba 2013 so mo ko ruling ni no mo ba ade nyira so dissenting na ohun se ade na omo ye no ada na asem beba atem bia nipa nso na mo nyina nya me amamo independent ya mo ko ye no me ni ani nyina akọ
na
obi a gere ko no observation
see me so asem me what time be brief ewo ayibi da ho say the fact say the other case no will be dissenting na obi so eka say osumu no sa na say at all times we
enye sa na tie at all times but
ana say ofu say oye ja na ohu asem say ya
na da bia ba ku ni de ye nyina ebi kra bi enu bi ana ba ku bi see na me ma dwene no observation emremu no enye imaka chose menye lawyer na me nsu amra na mum ye ibu akwanya say ya na ebe kasa wa hanti ni akwanya ene we so abeto lawyer kasa ye nyina de adwene efa ho ebra wo mo de witness statements ekono Senate commission nim say ono mo ma omo nipa ni media dance a ade no mo de witness statement ne koye lawyer achirichirim say obetumi de akọ but the drew no so won kasa lawyer also even friend say here see nature say ade a emi atisem what you say ebra chachu apply for leave for the interrogatories and also so womo do omo yine ba no omo so affidavit e ka ho say in that affidavit no mo can say chachu will have opportunity to interrogate or to ask questions be on person I mean fantocrat so at the time why this sudden U-turn sa fe die dru what swear say odru ha maybe that oath in the ma judges no ejina so overrule chachu ade no what you say to what say be dru ha ubenya opportunity na the person fantocrat so what bisana we akwa say yabo and this can say petitioner no abra ne sun asante kasa mu no sa na ebeka no yabo ya wo ho ya wo ya e wo se unisuo ba na nka wo ho nto no yabo yesi ense nsu sa na de na kwakoye anu ti na ama nipa bi ekasa tia se de Akoko koi de ase matric ubi ti se de mini am ba ya na okaken na ubisa lawyer na kwakoye se matric ubi abem. But lawyer, say emra no ma ho kwan bio. Say you betimi reopen your case. Because na yenim say ma me ne be kasa. Na ensem bia na ka ebenya busa no ye busa. Here is the case ya ma me no ankasa. So we've applied. We filed application for what can I say? Application for leave to reopen our case. In that adiano your best supine maame no anu de emra be hye by force so oppose wonpo ye yi na dance amana be gina adaka nim lawyer say so emra mu
na
supine na
edu hard match
edu ho be chin but maybe say The now can say, Mamma, say, we send us some on come. Make I say, I'm trying to locate where exactly this was captured. But make I say, ruling no. Preside na kan we say wa wo se won kasa no ye nipa odi asem no abetro so no e wo ho kwan sa asem a o kire na asem no modin wan kasa you suffer the penalty of the weight of any case no it no who enough weight behind your case
who him say I didn't see koye ya nti o
say ma na kasa na obeka no e na beba won sem na wo ka no emu ayedu anasa wo wasem a wo kaka na bemu wasem
yo kwaya ye bebusa ne nsem bi ya betwetwe nsem bi ayede aba
just one
kasa opportunity na
me ba we dey me nim hwe but lawyer for say afre bibi fishing expedition wo kwa busa ne nsem na atwetwe nsem bi aba just wa wo ni wasem a obeka na
baby ene ne nka hu hia say me makwa mu bi ebuso bi
lawyer dey na mo friend fishing
no aka no
okay as me come
ene ne nka hu hia say nka ebusa obi asem court eno de e camera ti ye di asem no ho no ni nyina aka ho bi ken se me ne umienu na bia yenya asem ana nka ye di a me di asem ato so a wo na ye ba bebusa wo ba we ye de call ye no omo crofo na nya opportunity ya witness ye de call ye no matoto wo ma no based on sama omo chiro to krata aso ye de lawyer e de call ye no omo nya opportunity atoto wo ma no what you say senka maame no sa interrogatories na apply na ye de ma yen ya ka omo anzanya ebia sabre nke da ho a kamranimfo no eboa ma asem no akọ ne logical conclusion eno wa ama ya asem bia wo a due time I was also betena se ami yetutu ano na niema bi dadi wadwuma wudi ye wiase nyina hu se ekoyi anasa ankoyi no menua ese okasa enyiye matriko abem enti sa akwanya wo hobio se yetimi re open ye case ne foforo na ye supin maame no ema obegina daka mu a akwan bia so ye be ye sa de no
but Kwame sorry Steve maybe I'm hearing any else a fifth paragraph also was it if the party who has served a witness statement doesn't call the witness to give evidence at the trial or put the witness statement in as hearsay evidence, any other party may put the witness statement in as hearsay evidence. The above rule implies that when a witness statement is filed and served, the party who filed the same may choose not to give evidence at the trial. The principle is the same as Mukanze Viva Voce. Evidence where a party or witness who mans the witness box testifies in chief and fails to turn out for cross-examination. Such a witness can be compelled by the court to appear before. Cannot be compelled by the court to appear for cross-examination. He suffers the penalty of the evidence being expunged from the record.
Yes.
Baby, I'm not any and I'm no.
Chichim.
Who now we are in an chichim?
Your kind and say.
The judge for a trial and say.
Judge for trial kind is here and say. Say, dear Sam, can any untrue witness statements? No. Nasia will throw a dancing, nobody under came, no book bruna. Nadia Chi, yes, I'm running a static cross examination. No, I'm. Yes, I'm a queen of floor. Oh, member excuse. In the end, no. That's another kind of by entering for so such intention, I'm not becoming cross examiner. And don't want to say the same situation near faces.
It is within the law. The almost cannot see any wounds are. And I also say, yeah, open your case, you know. Now, you're supine, mamma, and also Emrama Hokai,
but you can only supine the woman or the easy. Abra court no ebe giatum se ubetimi are reopen the case.
I don't hear can send the engineer say apply for leave.
Na wasa can say me dan pese me say busa. Wo say asem we sisi na ya change results be 4 times. Say your man bia wo can say.
Yes.
Ebi so busa say san so na san yatna Ghana ha no ma. Yes so 2013 yen me no me do so hu bibi e wo court here na ye area you follow here.
Yes.
When Wuye teacher name 270 was written in words as 270, but yet now young yes a man for bintina a dear the man this time a yes a so extraordinary say yes if we have
obi engage obi sisi akwam despite the human away ana se bibia si na wo se kwam despite na ko gina o me e ka no asama kwam be kwa ko gina but ono na o employ wo ebra obi kiro 270 no yes afarijai e ko tena adakam e kire se ye nipa sa administrative errors no eba itimi ba but ye hwe ade ni nyina na wo ka sa 270 no boba na say na na ye den ye kire nti onya opportunity ko tena adakam kire nyame wiase nyina ye den etiase. This is what we want this EC to go there. Na baby infractions ne niama enko ye ni ade e ba ye enko kasa
Ediasem Mr. Yeboah Ediasem ena petitioner the crocodile court no do they go out of their way to do things me person me busa na yeti ase Ediasem pot
yeah asema petitioner de call ye ne say na kuntebu a wabu no osusu se onye man panyina wotisui the threshold also will 50 plus 1 no wono we anya and ono so petition and so anya den enya na said the mra ne ka no se ko base obi enya o se ye corporate run what you say aside that no omusu se eniema bi so anya den ankoye
aside that bi ani asema no first leg na no e na mode koye aside that bi ani it bi busa se ena we won so buy no what would try some baby say, what say me 50 plus something percent no minya say. What me actually say, in fact, we are 37, we are 40, we are 49, we are 50 no. So what me try say, I be also better say minya, but what say we nya, what so I was say busa say, onya say ya, what say we me kai so ba pani ba kokra de was say one fa figures na ma court. Enti no akwese bi susu se wo pese wo no ne boa ma o ka o case and wo so wo moa enti wo de wo ka no court no emfa enya asem enya sa na yenti ase ne tie Steve
sa na wo ti ase
na wo de ne ti say
me de menti ase sa me menti ase
wo de ne ti
that way me menti ase ne say ma me no ye boni di aka asem ena ogina oman no ti ayade eniema bi ankoye nipa bi susu se ankoye o de akogina Supreme Court say amamu idea no aniama na obuye no ankoye and as it stands I ban no crowd declare elections no our gazette ye no ubu akunta still
okay Steve one kasa now a parliamentary candidate
yes
unya say
I can me had minya 29,000 minya 45%
45 figures na mienti
29,000 I think 832 or so.
832. Oho unya problem bi obi waba edeko kan obi die ho.
Biasa. Okay, me hold be ho biasa. Figure na yen collection center enya no. The same thing and I'm saying they're just 50
okay. As a parliamentary candidate. Me you sure say who interest for now. Her presidential President Mama say
President Mama had 27,056.
And 56, okay. Now, national, the whole Ghana, President Mama say.
Oh, off head, I can't mention. Me find known to me trip.
But who?
What's that?
Who?
Me find to me trip.
But who?
But it's a about critical say and searching her. I think we can have it.
Okay.
Me can't, you know, but off head I can give.
Because me kai say I still learn Ghana 4% yet. They the confront to MPP for say figure we na President Mama nyaye. But I've been trying to get them. I was a court no so try so mbinya still like nyanya. Anything na ama asem no.
How many better that man kibinya?
Ah okay.
Yeah, you know. No. Yeah, strategy. Let's keep this year no. This year the American say say e wo mrem say
I like that.
Ma me no ntumi enkasa no won fa hodie sa emra ma no kwan sa. But the same Ghana mra na edidi asem na so say e ma yen so ye kwan e ma ya apply yesre ya judge for no say bibi nti ene nsam a wo ma judge for no manu mu asem a wo so kan ye a bra, they apply for leave for interrogatories. No, Omuka say, Yanto Yabo, Nama mini dra, obey our wine in tea. We want to reopen our case so that we'll get opportunity.
Me person be certain questions. What can be business strategy? Yes, court lawyer for various strategies and tactics.
I don't know be away. Na chicken for no. Yes, see your choir be fast I say. You be
lawyer. That's a record doc so no. You can say will a reopening, reapplication of case as we are witnessing now at HSA.
You can say will be a reopening. And I say opisu be na sem na. I said you say Emra yebusa so waka wasem nyina wie. Wo si han enti wo wie ene fe na say close me case. Na pese wo open a wo be fa ekwan a wo fa so ye. Wo be court no aka say wo sra wo pese wo say bi wo case. Na mo na so call ya na bia ma wo. Ye wo rules wo ha so diso. Ene say so ko a wo ka say Yahoo evidence be, this is the key. Yahoo evidence be, satama, ye can't see a close your case. No name sa evidence no. Na sa evidence is the ba, a best sans no. I'm yasem ne dimu. It is a woko, no I say, when you new evidence, it's new evidence, that's the key. We have new evidence. We didn't have at the time you close your case. So court, my akonya. Never saw evidence in bra. It is a one no one say, my lord, ebia you new evidence. Ye deba. So time near nim. Just new evidence require exist. And you close to your case. Now say who says new evidence no ho. Now sa evidence ba e best san am your case no emu ayu do a. Enya dia benya. Eti key ni say new evidence.
It is in come ayi di ni e bit me abase. Obekwa akoka wasema check say open say reopen no case. But course no so bit me ahwem.
You busa say new evidence na.
You busa say at this point
new evidence
at this point no so no. Nipa no twe manso no. Enso beba ababe argue say ebia nipa no oni case.
When new evidence bia.
Me brother no say asema ebeko for ruling bia na ye unanimous unheard of our problem. Is he not making a point?
No. In a sense, a unanimous grana, and no crash no say. It means I said, what's no? Because I say, the person Unimobia, you know, when it's and so, Omunina, come on, I said, we did, Nina so. Oko ne ball to go 5707070 straight away, you know, say, what's no? Maybe a no, a hot food. So, what does it? But I know just say, just a cabal be an answer. Oh, my imagining. How? Why would they do that?
Okay, Mama can some few text messages now. Afayan Twaso 0265 170336. Walanyo, also the question can go unanswered. Was the result NDC collated during the presidential election so that we can compare it to that of the ECs? Criticizing the Supreme Court decision is equivalent to lack of understanding of basic law. Can I just call you a thief and then go to court and fail to prove anything but force you to come for cross-examination because I said you are a thief? So come and defend yourself. While I know, writing from Accra. Area Kusi, Nana Area Kusi, writing from Central Market Kumasi. So these people are wasting our time and resources. Mrs. Jane Mensah doesn't fear anyone. You sit and do your work without any harm. Okay, Mr. Chachu, okay. And you know, we don't speak for Mrs. Jane Mensah. Chefman writing from Atosu. It's not surprising that the petitioners who couldn't provide evidence wanted the EC to come and make their case for them in the witness box. Indeed, if you have a very bad case, your lawyer can talk grammar for hours and sweat, but he won't convince anyone. Chefman Watunsu. Someone has sent another person to court for causing him to steal. When the plaintiff gave his statement, the defendant says, I have nothing to say. Then Sorry, I don't get what you mean, Chief. Sorry, I'm sorry. I mean, Farouk Atrofitema, I say the petitioner went to court fishing for evidence to prosecute his case, and that's incompetence. Lack of candor in prosecuting his case clearly exposes the hidden agenda to continue to vilify the EC and its chair, to cause disaffection for the justices. Okay, Farouk, you know what running team. Wafa Jamfi, Alaba. So no matter what happens in the case, Chachu deserves to be on the Supreme Court. Kenneth. Martin was just Domiabra. Next time the NDC should back its case with paper, with proper facts. The man will so the judges ruled on the law, not on emotions. Of Akoko New Plan Station, NDC went to court with no evidence. Crespo Fufu, evidence is the name of the game. Akiola Trophy Jamas, the petitioner should have backed his case with concrete facts. Area Kusi a trophy central market is not the place for propaganda, as the court is not the place for propaganda. Teacher constitution Yamasi, if the court says she can mount the witness box, white subpoena. Bobby Light okay, Lawyer Adolfo has really educated us. Lawyer Adolfo Jiwo 2. Obi abi ayi wo mechi ho no mo kwame wala misro so we be radio heniye baby. All right, Dr. Nyako.
And with that said, now I COVID yanka ho asem so. Okay, so
and when you be I see a MP for grab person why test
my test no say mandatory test
negative and positive.
For now they're negative for now. Because so negative, nana sabanchon so yeah.
I did crowd with me.
But I mean, check what I so for them. Now, me no say funeral, music, quite some municipality, and nama.
OMC, you know, yeah, Tribune, no way nipa. I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
Maybe see now can ya no akwa yenti.
Fantastic. Now monitoring about COVID, you know. Pandemic no only crime because so a for so rules no, and you know I think it's something worthy of note. The me admo so chan nyanchina say can be mini dababi or mini dababi community no me no be share na discussion after kwada so punto municipal help that and baba on so be can COVID issues no come pass so I bet me and boy on by. I mean, Monday.
Doc, ya bring announcement no kwara so for announcement e o masem wo de ye ni e komo ha no
na man come ha
waso akwara so nsem nyina na wo de before so wonya MP kura na oba doc before you were MP ye ni e komo go be gro ho be kwara so
honestly and the Mahama petitioner or the Supreme Court honestly me shut down follow because from day one he will sell Omni case because me say me from day one tell me my background because me from day one me who say Omni nyina so bia because of and some omo kan before say omo file omo petition abano ya wini ya nya 140 something seats in parliament, my announcement say abano mafa. Afedi ye catch him say, and what was me painful to say? Abamo no say mo dincho. Na mama supporters di nyamansem. Na Ghana folk say, o se o asema for court. Ken pressure society at the man NDC and the first one call court because I tell you they didn't have any evidence. And I play out our court no. Me nua kasa say, game ne was common sense.
Of course.
Common sense, and I give it to him. Common sense is a part of life. Now also Obi a man witness boss. evidence bia. How do I what their bonus say? When no. Beja adaka mu nimisa wasem. Untimi provide even one. Na common sense just say. Ombe jambos mona. Ombe do number den. The common sense is talking about no monte ase. Common sense just say anka wo kono. Na ukita evidence. I just say o petition no. Also na Akufo-Addo. We now 50% and more. And you look at your man penny. Now all the evidence are caught.
Evidence no almost say from 13 no so. Or no generators are from 13 until all metnasi. Na young famusa na sem.
Now from 13 now come sem no. From 13.
And I know you don't for some people me continue know what's name. What they say almost there is a form 13. Figures be also. They want to confront her with the figures.
And every party has that from 13.
That's their evidence.
No, every party you will duplicate of these documents. Mosquito. When he was in the bus. Also on figure be a mao. I don't want to see it. Also on farm Obian for the buyer. I'm telling you, say, NDC for only bibia nakin. Adia also be so busy myself. Also my baby ya wade. I fed ye, then I'm baby ya. O say, wo catch him the baby ya. As we tasum. Now you will see a time. As we mean a tasum. I want me see don't you no. Me catch so ha. Me chant to go put my dance here. Because Tamale Judas call your program and I don't you be that me feel. Go this but when you feel only me. And I'm telling you, and some more kind, I say, and this is for Panama Community of Luzu. They'll bring Mahama to give them a fighting chance. I'm not doing said, and Akufo-Addo 2012. Yeah, court no. I'm Mufi say, yeah, court said the bear, and Akufo-Addo chance to come again. And you know, they will do the same thing. I'm telling you. And the brother make a champion for be say, this is what they're going to do.
But San Omobeya, at least a form to say, and Tissa 137 seats. And just say, and yet in a piece of cake.
And I'm say, okay, so Parliament will be fine. Parliament, you know, even. But I mean, presidential, no, presidential. They don't even have the evidence to back what they are saying. You know, as well, I'm kind of say, I'm on back common sense there. And then no. Now what they will call do not back, then the woman will sit in the bus and answer. Only be. So why are you forcing the woman? Now and this is for in their petition. I'm going to do how many witnesses? And then in doom, not 5.
To be provided.
Yes, 5. Eventually, I come to 2 nearby. Sanka, Pesa White, Abon, no more dear. Aka, road to a goma.
Well, I'm on body meaning.
Oh, but why did they? But only you know. Omakas Anka, you are bringing a Rojo. For some reason, no, they brought Pesa White. But I'm saying, say, me no, that day me share. They were not satisfied about my friend's performance. Sanka, ultimately, you don't pair. I'm on fat Rojo Emma. And me, you can say, unanimity in their decision, no. It's the first time in Ghana Supreme Court ama unanimous decision on a matter. It's the first time. Now say Rojo Nunu issue na I'm petition na I'm application of the coin no. Now about 32 or 33 issues, my boy.
Paragraphs.
Fantastic. At the end of the day, 1. Only 4 or so in the film.
5.
But it's how you can only because I follow because so many cases. Oh, but see, only case 5 out of 33. The same judges now who say they are unanimous in everything. No, almost who says now more the buy no. 5 of them and yes strong, but the remaining no is strong. How do you address that?
Not respondents.
How do you address that?
Not respondents. No, S23. And interim, and I know I'm
23.
23 interim, and judges in their own wisdom.
HR 5.
Let's just say.
So that point now will make you say, you know, it seems they are working against you. It's unfounded. It's unfounded.
But he hasn't said no. On cast they are working against you.
They are surprised. Any decision bia omo overrule bia no. Anonymous.
Also a surprise. One can say.
Surprise, sir.
Quote him appropriately. Thank you.
If you are surprised, okay, I'll give it to him. Who is surprised? By extension, what are you implying?
When you wouldn't him.
And I'm telling him, and you see, I'm saying that because of the marital brew. Immediately after the ruling, or see, lead counsel, Tatushikata, provided very strong reasons, compelling arguments. Now, yen dear no dear, a wishy-washy. A former attorney general who make this point about judges of the Supreme Court.
Now let's ask me a court no aka ama omotunufu am watiase say one can eat. Yeah, the kind of
they can't because
we are
only prepare among four minds to say ebina indirectly no step me cano. King utie the for narrative. The only some which say the judges are against them, and that's not true. The truth say Omo need strong case. Now case is bad. Minua bad. Yeah, court 2013. Nana Akufo-Addo, Dr. Baumia, late Jacob Lamte. Minua, we went with evidence. That was why the Timima Afrejan Ebetina boss ni because we went with evidence. You see, pink sheet which say they were overbloating. You see, pink sheet where HSA. Presiding officers, a man signed pin sheet no. So, Papa, but you are not. We did that because you see, you've done none of this. Then you are saying, say, my man, I'm better than my head. It's saying this before. Or someone can't occur anymore. I'm on coffee, I'm on your Juma number 2024. Now, don't me, I know there. I'm on number 53. The election now acquired Munya, election the MPP won the election fair and square. And Akufo-Addo or your Juma were winning election. You need to understand that. Now Munya said modernity, the credibility, and the image of the Supreme Court judges. No, M-Mobia election there. Because say yellow zoo election. You have to sit down and replan. You did things well. Ken, I've been involved in our electoral process in the Ashanti region, especially. The systems that you put in place, meaning state of the art. Quite so, my agents, me train not less than 4 times. No, I make sure that I train them.
Who train you also when you're there?
I mean, how to work well on the statement of polls, pink sheet. I was personally involved. Then I trouble me no more office. And then you go through principle no one by one.
Time bay, date bay, time bay, and the who total results collated.
So because here then automatic entire police station result be not update. And you call your call collection center. They are woman who campo educate results no. My bay. You see electoral officer or quite so. Tema.
Okay.
She's called Tema.
Okay.
Tema or declare results no. Ken, you even challenge her because if you say or no, then now you say well in more than what she declared because we are vigilant. You go back SR county here and we think that conclusion because election.
At what time?
No, me see before I said results were declared, we knew our numbers.
And I'm just saying to Abon 7th, correct?
I think it was a Wednesday.
Yeah, to no 7th.
Yeah, Monday.
It was a Monday.
Yeah.
You close your post by 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Now me say by which time and who figures say me na be parliamentary candidate.
I think say you to Abon wie and na Jono Adebechi I think it was Monday and Joe. Tuesday, I think by 6 a.m. now in your results.
6 a.m.
Yeah.
On the 8th.
And after the elections.
Yes. On the 8th.
Yeah.
And now results. When you say?
Quite so. As MP, we now 61,072.
61,072.
Then I could follow now 61,908.
President, you're popular chair.
Of course. And a new person.
And NDC parliamentary.
NDC parliamentary in a little about 11,000 or so. Yeah.
President Mama nya say
honestly, I think say I don't know. Mahama nya more than the PC. Honestly, around the same area.
President Mama did the own kind.
Oh, 11,000 plus.
And now we are 61,908.
I think so. And so I have 87%. 87% for now Akufo-Addo.
Valid votes.
The whole Ghana. Well, Ghana quite also had 87% for the president. But Bantuma as in Sonia 88% for as PC.
Parliamentary.
Yeah.
So and presidential.
So yeah, you know, Mimi highest for the president. Okay, and Asenso was second for the president. Then the parliament, you know, Asenso was first. So
it's easier. Your from Kota. You are willing to provide how many votes, valid votes, are President Akufo-Addo.
And I mean, after no, photo before sending me documents, party for no. Me photocopies from my own records. I'm this year, baby. So that be a one samba. I have copies myself. Some should be you know, you want if not to do a lesson, prepared. What lose you are going to blame the GC. Say Abon, yeah, you are for evidence, bra. And you know, Master and the support say the Omoyano, Omunyai.
Omoyade, Omo
I mean, if we try Omotubu, a Ghana for, you know, and listen, and yeah, they know the only one important thing say, because I said, your time, your court, you know, your Supreme Court now. 3 persons non-petition here, but me maintain the witness box. Akufo-Addo was there almost every day. Mahama, on a petition you. And so Akoko said me. I started to record it. Either 1 time, 2,
twice.
Akufo-Addo was there every day.
Does that change your case?
No, it tells you how
putting up an appearance.
No,
ML case is stronger.
It tells you say
physical appearance.
He believed in the case. It just said Nana Kuma, our case name. That was why Baumia let's say obey a witness because Onono was part of the petitioners. What petition? You can't even go there. So, and I'm saying we a small screen to give comfort to almost a person now. Mama call you demonstration be paper, you know. Catch up, say, oh, about the company, you need you, and now we are. So next time, no. I say, Mama, one lose you. Me and Safa Nabium.
Okay, Mami Busa lawyer, some few questions, but me Crawford, you can say.
Last one, lawyer, you do much ultimate, fantastic man. You do much. No, oh, I tell you, and you see, not lawyer can be. Yeah, your constitution. Not Chachika said, Yama. James preferential treatment because of your public office another day. A constitution, Article 71. I'm reading on the T. All persons shall be equal before the law.
Very.
All persons.
Thank you.
So how do we give some people selective justice? I don't know.
Me Crawford ya Japan was in the mantia or Montiasi or Mutie. Mr. Kwesiche, original KK, the senior man. Max, Benis, Apia, Isaac Buachi, Paul Vo, Tiamo, and Yadamazim Gusu, Adebia Mutie. Sounds also in the UK for an Abawa, Omomuti, Abawa radio, Abawa last week. They wakwakoka and Crawford almost suit. And then Abawa herself has written, NDC has seen what propaganda has led them. They don't have any case because Parliament is 137. They always want to want to share the presidential slot. Greetings, Honorable Eugene Boachentri, Abawa of Abawa Radio, and a Troy, UK phone, fear free, any Abawa Mugabe, my chairman of pain. Abawa Radio, Tina Sukitua Radio, DJ Rock, Moses 80, but lawyer, and normally one person to feel my supina no, and now supino, a ding. A beers to say, wo Stephen Yabua, so be supimia. Kingsley Nyako so betimi asupin. Supin na we mo etutu no eba mu rofrofo no. Wo na we lawyer ni miso chreche yi mu kakra.
Ye kasa supina ye enhye a ye gi free court ho. Usually no, o gi free registrar ho. O file na registrar I issue amount. And no, it doesn't go before a court. Now say either say two types. Either say oba be dia dance and now say all the documents beba. And the case supina share court show sebra. You ever say King Edward, yes, why your program be? Na program no obi akase bi afa time we interview no yakora kase bi. Na pese be tender sa asaba oni akora kan ya we record na wo King Edward wo ba kase me ma na so court betmas ye betmas supina sebra na fa sa tape no ebra court eti she free court sebema obi aba be di adanse anase obi di document bi beba eti two types either say ye supina obi so ba onfa documents bi mra anase ye supina no so bra no ma be di adanse eti utwa ne tietie mu a supina mean say court she wo she sebra either say the document never anase oba be di adanse eti the tietie mu no so adetie
na me say busa say no we hu what is MP before say musupina asumesi ayenso be supin asumesi me busa say emra na say say me say no ye emra na say because e can say justice
so na ye emra na say na me ti o nyuru
ayi say e no ya for ko e no who say every justice opportunity ko e na
so that time they no lawyer
I know a lawyer say no and wapa me huntuma he say this be no ye ti pebre ma me why
na be say why you unia keto na ye
kwaku so ye asa of support me it say me do be shimu na ya na aye dindin it mra no say e ka sankomo we aye twetwe hu say Steve say obetimi asupin me Nyako so obetimi asupin Kenneth yetimi supin just like that
who close to case I want to be supin you
at this point
they say at this deal
say for no petitioners betimi akori open no case
mama can some
cheche muni enti
they say as you and I sit here asem na yade awie in a sense say we are close to the case and the Supreme Court ama directions say wo tro wano asembra wo so tro wano asembra munyina amofamra jawada na say ebesi wukwada jawada ebetena si ya kire mo da bebie ebedi asem ada ebe bua etuhwema as we stand now no asem ye de awie
na so obi susu de
na so
adesrede akọ
ana me kire mi obi di adesrede a wadi kan faalo a eti hei yin so afaale say what also person supina but now so close to the case in nti sa akonya ni ho ma ne bio edi so person nya sa akonya ndia gi se court mo na akonya no ede no bie na asem num asem ya close ye biem se owo adanse ni bi o person de ba edi se court biem mana afere no kwa akosupina ma oni akro person ba be di adanse man so o dey
with you bro
edi se court makwanya the question that arises say but you say obi so odo so be supi na obi so that's here na eno so no e kire say won yakọ na so be supi no ono so across the case so o that's here e odo so akonya ni ho this odo so ba e be bie the case ni answer what me issue supi na no
Nam yate say yedi enna bi ena AD asem 42 days.
Yes.
Is it casting iron? Say.
Oh, but I said we are within time.
Maybe say 42 days no. As I say, at all costs, you use 42 days no AD asem no. And I say court no in its own wisdom. Ebit me akwese asem na dance ya ba ne you can say more friends say o ko circle na mo can say kra
Applications.
Motions. Na dia abia obi koyere nti no wo mu di kakra be ka ho na se den.
Enu nti na court amma kwan amma applications no anya because non person would dimra so 42 days no court want to strictly obey the law because almost say the laws are not made by the court too. Laws are made by parliament. And the court there, they give due difference to the laws passed by parliament. Omu parliament ba. Enti aye strict say ombe diso and ombe diso so far ombe diso. But I'm not sure say if they can because they are teaching the Supreme Court for some reasons enti omo to be a meeting 42 days now or omo to be nya I'm not sure. But I'm say the court normally respects laws passed by parliament because some say no no. So what I say, say they interpret the law, but sometimes in interpreting the law they end up making new law.
I say as an American Steve Subim. Yeah, I say all kind social media comments. Ne binom eka na te be ya nanka manfo be hu no kra wo muti na yesenka court ni yesi ya na ha mekakra say some of us we are experts in the court of public opinion but ya na me sanso katre omo yesa na say court honom enye public opinion dey ya dwene say dey we Steve can say common sense say court won fa asem ko dana o timi hwe wani mu nkoka se bia Steven yebo me hwa be nipa bone intimi hwa atwa so enti asem da wo manim no mo kanya sa na court
and in a sense
enti dey futu na de be ma the social media preachers and as yenja ma emunye desa
w you see me dey futu am de mo say you are free to express yourself as long as you don't cross the line where you start getting yourself into trouble. Contempt.
Okay.
And the line is this. So 7 quarter, you should not go into the merits of the case where you end up concluding, oh, so because say we be for. So because when you happen, then you are committing a very serious contempt.
Contempt is obu court na nimtia.
Yes. And I say you bet you video no. So one so one conclude say say we ready for now we as one you are okay because the courts are not even happy say you remember obiaye mu e wo man mu so mo tie radio so enjoy the radio. So they making.
Yeah,
they do.
Yeah, because
they do.
Chief Justice can be referring to the Ubikano news file.
Yeah, they try the debate because you need to know how people reason.
You need
to know how people reason, how people bounce ideas from each other. It's fantastic. But you don't go to the extent of
to provoke them, scandalize them.
So the BBC, all
right. So Steve, Mame Angel will find our take on the whole conversation, the whole topic. Me so be our
me can say yeah consider Supreme Court. Say na assembly kro. Na beginning na yeah consider almost say person first respondent no. On funny maybe into two apronso my krata so. Simbi o ha person tifri ni ho. Na o mo ka kire say ye benya akwanya ebisa no amene so ono so de answer the witness statement or the affidavit e ka ho sa interrogatories ayi no or the ka ho say iduru ho a na kwa koduru ho a ye nya opportunity musa na sa asem no ama ye nsem bi ana ka ebebisa be boa ya asem no anye den empia bontin into court emwa ye ahobrase mu na ya mo kan say respectfully Brasimu no obuo mu
humbly na ya Brasimu
oh my god yes I will plead a case no Ken what I say the OP case na yenya kwanya said the lawyer chichi mu yakọ registrar ho akọ supreme maame no ye fa na dance ni say yensem ne de ba court ni say e fa kese na agira no so
lawyer masaba so bi yes say obi ye supreme na obi no oba your friend hostile witness
Nabi
sir
not in all instances yeah for the second we had more
and for how long can you subject somebody to cross examination?
No, there's no limit. Tell me my crosses will be for 5 days now.
Are they? Why are they?
Because when you are corner, me feel say we invasive, we chantro. Mrs. Winyano. And was sweat sir, and I'm supposed to be so that's it. And the second, we had more
but say they are baby.
We had the baby. It will be judge and say, and I've question will be said that. Oh, say we chat no. That's a one that's all it.
Your point to go also I will be a cross examination. Lawyer na feel how to so abre.
Oh, could do abre.
So abre.
Yes. And then also say we structure. And our case you know the results you are looking for. And the answer no nya ya na so jai. So what does it? Because
you bet me yeah yetinchen no so. Yeah na times. Answers are enipa na de ma no. Ene de yeah layman na yetinchen a ya na bia yeah de ni binya ye de no. The yeah doesn't matter. No, it
no. It doesn't matter. Yeah, including the lawyers in the courtroom, it doesn't matter. It's only the judges that matters.
Okay.
Now, what can we be about hostile witness? I don't want you to forget. So, subpoena will be over as a hostile witness. And I'm a man who say, "If I program na obia kabibi, me a record. Say you hear some no court. You bet me subpoena. Oh, ebi a bet me about ho. Kinedwes. Some way there. Me person be there dance. I was say no, me ma. This supposed to be me. So, it's a break me to a subpoena one waba. A two bar. You people say, why are you here? Also, because I was subpoena. So, and this is what happened. So, you are coming not as a hostile witness. Because every time medical no worker said that what's over, this is a subpoena. Because what mama hokwan, so why we did dance at TOB. Sir, and this MPP, you don't want to get involved. But if I subpoena you, yes, sir. That's why
the baby sabi we
are no. And you ba kind of question media. But in baby, me program will be free. O ka say me se me na nya adwene crowd. Tu na me ka te no. Aseba o ka ni. Finish where you are. And you are even though me na subpoena no. You are not a hostile witness as such. So what does it? And I feel so sometimes you need permission from work.
Stephen Yabua kasa na officer try say or appeal to me sensibilities say na hobrasium any obu doesn't matter the number of times I will can say ahobrasium me can say obu me can say near the judge was mama na
no you see odu quarter a strict way and na
kasa mu kan
because
mo kasa kire mo judges now respectfully and Lord
so what you say
and I said number of times I will can say there no ebwa case ana say me dey me no
say masa a human institution obi okra na okay 2012 yes I say opanyi bi content panyi nyame fa na crazy so okay
say John na okay
so who are you going to oh display I feel not judges look around who say oh they making oh my lord and I cry my birthday so things like that you make them happy and also Charlie. Because you're all human beings.
More judge for another woman, and I'm with my respectfully.
Oh, I know that is it's a legal jargon. It's more part of our training.
If you go to court, now we'll cover some direct with all the facts and evidence. Now where you respectfully, humbly now, and say case.
Cardiac. Also, one notice here. Also, maybe as a rule in the bar. That's a kotia chatua. What Jesus said, ask the court, please. That we are very grateful. So that's it. They both are what we are told to do.
But because the 2013 petition, time final judgment no by no. Me who say petitioners no lawyer na kasa. Emma judge be referring say na say.
That's right. Because you see, you may not be happy with the outcome. But you still have to follow the protocols.
All right.
So what is it?
Final and closing comments on the election petition, Doc.
Okay. You know, I must say, cancel for both petitioner and the respondent, no. And the legal team, no, say, may find the Supreme Court judges, no. Na you who say, independent-minded persons. Because you're not very careful. Now say you go who fear. Ghana na you go who fear. Na Sabia NDC for some Barbary opium case, no. A petitioner no. Say a go through a moment. Then on Becca. Say not careful, you better destroy state institutions. From where go NDC for petitioner apply for interrogatories. Meanwhile, no share a constitutional provision Article 64(2) or so or 1. Now I say within 21 days, and now I say more day Momasem Echo. And commitment in all those issues no either Abba in the pleadings. Man, yeah, most of them discovered and all that. The court no catch them say, move to me, I know during cross examination time. More opportunity because the month me and families are there anchor. Now, you open your case no. Assuming say court no grant more. Also, now mean you are lawyer, you must come with evidence. I'm not surprised. Say nothing now. I'm the memo. I call round more.
Memo no. Stephen and confirming. Hear memo.
I say until say until disprove no.
Because I want to go church or Sunday morning.
Steve, I hear say memo.
I'm before now go church.
Only say Ken. Only say a symbol no ma. You find a tracer. Or say ultimately I do what dream a common. So lawyer say. Reopen case no means that also the evidence are there. It's not possible say they are doing this to get more evidence.
And it's all the evidence. And it's all the evidenceable. They have discovered new evidence.
Okay.
You have discovered new evidence.
What can you imagine?
But if you don't go that way, no. I'm not talking about this specific case.
Or kind general.
This is more generally. Once I work close to case, for you to go and get the opportunity to open it, so as Akoko say, you have discovered new evidence.
The word here is discovery.
Discover new evidence. Discover new evidence. So, that is why. They are seeking to discover new evidence. I remember on the case now then, we wish them well.
Doc, Senka, if they are seeking to discover, and immediately after the pronouncement, and petitioners, lawyers, no, and kase omo ye. That means they have it. Okay, say the omo copedia now, but from the word go, court one ma time a ruling by ena petitioners lawyer na e can say omo be yet openings because they have it. I know they have it.
Common sense just say they were convinced. Say I don't know omo be actually they were convinced pass it never quite because the rules of court and all that, no. The judge look at our experienced person. On him say to be all canon. On the balance of it, no. And more likely.
Mami try
no, I mean probably something that come from me you know. Me know. Messi Ghana pasi yenya botre. Yenya botre. Na
every program.
No.
Me pasa me busa wase ni. Say the be ya doc baby na.
Yenya botre na yemfa nidie ema a judge for no.
Where the kaka.
No.
With us Steve, answer na be call yi no so no. E can say veteran no so no. Me pesa busa question ba me ba. Honorable Steve e can say Richard Akoko yeah. I never knew you were there. Okay, he says, keep on with the good works. God bless you. Your uncle, Honorable yeah. I never knew you were there. How is PBC? Anyway, we are talking about law and the courts, not what somebody wants and thinks. Everything shows that the petitioners, I won't go there. They are giving their supporters false hope. Nana B. Jr. Kumasi Technical University. Why wouldn't the petitioners understand that they've lost the election? Jamel Buache Wasukwa the NDC have shown to us they have no case in court. Is that what you think? Teacher Kujo Chepanyina Suso, it looks like the NDC witnesses presented a weak case. The NDC should have sent a better witness to the court. Lampard will amount from very soon. The NDC youth will. I don't read that on radio. Thank you. But yes, most former Deputy General Secretary was suspended.
Akoko, and you know.
Aye.
Yeah, that's one I read it.
Na me sumi busa. Na me jechi nye o radio so the other time say. Okay, ade na krata na mo de suspended na mo sim profu bi the petition na ba. Say ni ye ni ade ne kasa nso ani. Enti no ya suspended na onko disciplinary committee. Na ye nkonko di na sem. Na me busa say wontie obi asem a ye timi twene sen. Na me busa just.
Busa lawyer.
Nya na party.
No, sir, the whole kind is law. Oh, dear,
lawyer. Bibi sa because it was agitating my mind.
Ebia party. That is part of their constitution.
So obi the
Ebia on the first allegation, per se, is grounds enough for us to suspend you for you to go through the process. And the Ebia, that is what it says in their constitution. But naturally, aside of whatever unique situation they have, say obi the allegation be true obi so. Normally, woman akwenya. When a friend say natural justice, woman akwenya man yi na no we are answer not suspended. So what does it?
Because na me pisa say
within their constitution, that's how it operates.
Say the assembly to so a yen suspended answer na work this right.
And because say
necessary yes. I was thinking say Steve, say dey uti anye na obi mpe wase wo constituency wa. And once wo mo ye petition, no wo mo dey call. They are suspended. By the time we call this disciplinary committee, baby, no one suffer any injuries. No one suffer.
The merit of Adiano.
Say again.
Because on the merit of petition now, on the Abon. Atoso.
That's all we on
Ansana.
I don't be the Atoso. They say they
so in between the Atoso, but investigation kakra on be Ansana or Mashiano put in
Doc, I feel vetting. And lawyer justice, damn, what's now say how many hours?
About 6.5, almost 7 hours. Almost 7 hours.
Really? Yeah. All right. You ever said the adnesi akwama, the kind of questions, the composure, the answers, the whatever. We just said you hear the best 7 minutes video.
That's it. Vetting, I mean, started so far for me, I'm impressed. I'll share the standing orders now. 172 about vetting of appointees from the president and all that. And I was impressed about Godfrey. He's a gem. And we'll share his analytical strength, knowledge of the law. Ken, for me, me keep point me say, oh yeah, vetting. I said, won't say Obi, on top of his gamer. You don't worry yourself because at the beginning, no one said, as soon as see, but it appears they wanted to ask so many questions. Even though initially, I felt time near too much. We also saw the matter.
You need time frame be independent because for me. I'm a Brahman. I'm a Brahman. Is for committee for.
Yeah. Because only 3 sittings, 3 sittings on that only yesterday. And I say almost shared time in home. But Godfrey was fantastic. And almost I ever told me yesterday, Michelle part B. He did so well, fantastic. I do so for me. I think from what I've seen so far, the appointees approve on metal. Now, me say members especially more opposing side say any platformer also score political points. A platform to get the best out of people. This Arjunian said, because your numbers 13 you better focus on and maybe I answer that I want to choose my words well, but my point is I was say questions decision based on the substance in the persons. Yeah, the pots go bum. Say be a we can send be where you see you bet chemo say you want numbers now, minya, and not the better. So for me, that is my play. And I think say honorable members no, are dignified. And on my dream, on my Ghana, should be a man Ghana because no to make that decision. At the end of the day, I'm recommendation no will count the floor of the house. So then we approve or reject nominees no. But so far so good. Starting from Akoko Jimamenu, I mean some of the questions no, if you my own team direct answers no. Because you don't expect say nipa no obehun bibia. So I'm happy about those need answer say, oh, I don't have the answer right now. Until later no, I'll bring the answer because Parliament is a house of records. So oko kan asema nya no kra. Now later because oko no swear you sworn an oath. So oko kan asema oh nya sure. You so then the tiao. So far so good. I'm proud of nominees no. Omo akweti I mean so well. And I'm hoping so omo makanos no go be omo dom. Na omo timi I go through. Na yenya kwan no former government no. Na etimi atimpon akọ enim. Me fa me bom nyina ba so. And for that endurance sitting and now I'm upon little from around 10:30. So honorable members no on my idea, but you best say for the sake of omakasa omapomodin, omo health, omo share time kakra. Because my menu, I think I was spending about 5 hours or so. You do baby no, 70 or 71 years. Or kase or person or then, or sorry now kakra. So and to know share the health implications and COVID era. We say yeah what the chamber. Also near the day, but maybe moving forward no. I will say you share time, because honestly speaking, some of the questions were repetitive. But my question be answer, bisa na answer bano. No so about so you follow ups and all that. Maybe on my face say a bit to me so kakra, but honorable members, I mean we thank all of them. Let me say from Monday going to no on the banner. Almost all let us focus on the meat. For me, the meat. Jumana and Pakobeti niya. Omo can hold the portfolio no. Then here. Then men differently. Omo call the same ministry no. They all call different place no. Then Odeba on board. This is what Ghanaians will want to know. And their political is calling a political point because Moses not to do ABC. So far, so good.
So far, maybe committee ben also.
Oh, I feel I have formal committees now. Not because of committee, man, will be.
I'll make sure I have education subcommittee now.
So, I don't know, maybe.
Well, okay, now.
Oh, you're not going to be.
Say your education.
Yeah, sure. One of the select committees of Parliament.
Steve.
Yeah,
to us way. Your microphone here, thank you.
Sir, to the opposing side, if we say they shouldn't score political points on.
They shouldn't use the platform
to score the political point. To what extent?
I say focus not should be on the source. And my example say just be I mean obia can in relation to a demand back on and I made a point to say okay say yes I say yeah form the selection committee no about 13 on the appointment but technically 13 for NDC what I say and 12 for the NPP per our standing orders automatically the chair fair deputy speaker. So technically NDC 13, MPP 12. So they have the numbers. And don't forget, say the chair on
Twaba.
Okay. Osha it's another orders now on Twaba. But we are told say conventionally, they be voting. Assuming say you're caught strictly to our standing orders now on Twaba, so MPP will be disadvantaged. So if NDC is going to use politics as a tool, a weapon, what I say, and without looking at the substance and strength of that individual now, that is where the politics can come to.
Have they shown any such traits?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that that should be informed.
Pair your observation.
Because at the end of the day,
no, pair your observation so far. Do you see any such?
You only see that a due time now. Decide. So we are best call more. What's the matter? I say each member will make a decision on them. Say if he say or say a person another. That's where the politics can come to. But if you are going by the performance I could see who so far now, I think that they've acquitted themselves well, both sides.
I mean, I sure so answer our question now.
Perfectly.
Yeah. King.
Chief.
Yeah, we know the idea obese umpo. Eka yamanyo sem no ho. Nti amampanyini although yen de yenyini ntum no. Still yemra nti oye amampanyini. Ana ono nko antimi mu man no. Nti yes odi ni ministers ne ba. Wabobo din no. Said the man no wo ni mra ni etie no. I was say co parliament. Imam na shede dwafo no so eba by oma no ana so toto ono ma no hwe. Ono ma dwuni mu. Obu how did you make the ma no? Na body kakraka so the adwuma no hyensa wontumi nye den. Wontumi nye. Nti na appointment committee for no ha omo toto ono ma no no ma hwe said omo potential esi etie. Na me de me ni age afi we hu no so omo se ye nye CV no nko a enye CV no nko amu ade na omo ba be kan. They will go beyond that. And same be ohoni ni maybe home fees assess bisa on bisa. And because of that, Omar requested for even handing over notes, previous handing over notes, especially ministers say ayabo omudi omo the same area omo ewo no. Ono mpese omo dosuko ye na omo timi hwehwe ne emamu ye. Nti anya mwanwa say minister for health ono ne de no echeye. I think niti hold so e de no e do point be kra na I say chairperson no I deputy speaker ne bem because na ya edu baby a na eja ya ba ho. It I remember so catch the okuja to honorable say waye ya ompie na koma to forma wasan dey oba ema minority leader ebemu ema me fi say asumdwe eba ho de me catch the nominee for no ne say omo ko omo so koma anto onu muyem akra because opade ene say nipa we num no na ye de tumi amom so omo ntoto wado won sem bi hu nti said ye na ye ka ayi for lawyer for yasemi respectfully my lord ni sa ne mane mani nyina eboa question bi ho
exactly my lord that is a you disagree with respect that is one thing you argue no so what does it
said ye
yeah judge come be and then argue
yeah
into besoka with respect
yeah.
No, meaning say, my lord, I don't really agree with
asema obisa wono. But kwaya obefa so a obeka asem no. Ebema obi oti obi aye. Ba wo yo ho say oye bossy type of a year. Oti you bisa question na o ma chikini ne manema.
Because I'm your bossy.
No. Senior, we kasa boss. Me very sorry say why yeah. But me ka on we know. Vetting the members na ya nominate one no say ukọ na wo ye niam bia enya ya ebe ma omuso so bobefu abusa question na push you to the he say bia edu say your score kra maybe they will score you low nti omukọ a omuso nya obo emma ono and this very year we parliament na ono ken obo number no already now number na consider the kabo hwe no said the 7th parliament na omutimi ye de omupe bia no we be a beto abem kra minister bi tu kwan ni ade a ebedu ba bi no mo ehia se mo ne NDC fo ni nyina be ye nti mesre wonum se omo kwa obuo bi e se fata se omo de be ma committee members no they should know say 8th parliament we na very unique na omo so mre omo ho ase se de be ya bibia be ko ye se anobrebre e ma abato nti ken e hono de afutu kakra memede be mo but questions ni de question bia omo fi se omo bebusa na ebeboa ami ehu nipa no ne potential ene ne qualities ye woni mu no ono mo mbisa Sadia no na yenya the best on be do mine any mama in Puntu Aba. See Mpo.
Respectfully.
Senator Doria. Oh man, it's the last time no be say and now say you rejecting a nominee singing young confirm this need the Emma MP before that you don't remember. I said a bit also OTA especially civil society organization for me or post channel or comments I said they just don't like certain people no matter how they perform at the veteran because say be nyina ye hwe ade ni bi utie binom notable persons say Ghana comment your yefa enkrofo bi ni ho a you are left but to ask say ade a me hwe ni de meeting eno a na enkrofo ye comment fa ho a ana say no wa ya adwumi say adai asomasi nipa yi sebe pen won pen asemana eno for instance attorney general yinya adaji follow no pa Sebi ya nim the law when the dear ben yina. Utimu se ensemwa all canon. Na sebi unimade na all canon. Do point bikra ekoye siri honorable Haruna Idrisu. Enya aibi na or you're so confident say the idea of Coutinho was non-existent. But the gentleman was so calm, was able to tell the committee, say, in fact, I did we say the updated one there. Emma calmly, Honorable Haruna Susuno, but then of course social media now working time, the Uncle Fortra. See, Yana, Emma Busa was a Sabi, Una will say, Tibro for I want to ask you, and that's idea of when the woman was one. And I take the video was as soon as we are whatever it is. Me manner look silly. Said now can I make us be a committee members now social media is there. And we must prepare to.
But we are social
idea wow
civil society.
I tell you how the name be send me.
Oh yeah, you know what's up. Every day out. Objection. I want to be my uncle.
Go my that's okay.
Me I don't need you come over.
No, men coming can you now.
Over here, mama.
Coming can you know the bia. Men catch you, men can wipe that. Oh, you don't call your day. I'll catch you. And again, some of us, any they've allowed politics to question their integrity. To be honest with you, until a drew stage beer na akoye bonase nuamu nko a. Sometimes if you have a few within what I say, government position say obi na wo ho. They no ho no say na bia ne nkrofo bi wo ho na omu nya advantage pa di niam achi ken.
Now say Steve, to say ye kra ya kwanya kakra ye wo he. Sabi the year Kenya is super amount for thinking, amount for opinion about certain things. It's a show be a Sabi, oh no, we opinion leader, and answer we will be amount for him say, what can be a woman, not almost yes, I am.
Hey, Yapana, because who are you to me share also? Yeah, be before. Na yama man yourself no adi mu dem bebre. Obu ha ade ne ye no krepa but aman yourself ninti. On to me kan no kre no follow line no. Said the air corner. If you must send the panel so Casadia. If you are so for money and paying for eminent persons, a do stage beer, you expect them to. So on the as someone a ding cabo and I say, obey neutral baby no.
Okay.
But if you are not doing anything,
oh no, me one mini pass or person will be tea the vet nana. Where?
Osla.
I did.
I need to be. Boss. My man, lawyer, you want near maybe on who I am fair. Near maybe on who I am fair. I dare back one. Yeah. Meaning J on home. So, my quasa mean car. And they have been to Minka. But you are not the end, remember Modia. So far, Nitty will dear me shake a craving and me jay. Your friend Nitty will need to who? Well, I am nodding name. Nodding name.
It's your kind of say.
Me say, nodding name.
It's your kind of say.
So me can a tree said they can't nod na nipa be crab before. Mean to me enka said yeah. Nitty will and you who. See, that's the one was out. No, my everybody else. Kwesi Reynolds was Agunado. We was say happy birthday to my beautiful daughter Adwa Esumatechi. God bless her abundantly. Kwesi Reynolds oba no nyame enko so na wenhira no.
na omana holding na onye titri. Why? Leviticus power. Also, NDC to date, what have they proved at the Supreme Court to warrant a presidential rerun? Well, the Supreme Court will determine. And it's your birthday, Mr. George K. Boateng, who was South Central Presby Church. And Wada. Na Unuya. And Utobrusi Kwajubuadu of Hello FM. Kwajusi, we show happy birthday. It's also a Valentine's Day. Hello FM. Yeah, the PBC for say. Sorry, CPC, PBC, the only we. So, also, I bet my chocolate say, you're from Good Valentine's Day. All right. Lawyer, at this point, yeah.
Mafina, or 2-2, no, so mama post. Election time or 2-2, no. We finish Dino. Boss, how? Akoko fisheries. And you also need the NMF.
Tell the NDC man referring to Steve. That in court we don't use common sense. Neither do the courts believe in the truth. The court rather believes in with facts. They deal with facts. Okay, lawyer,
senior,
respectfully, and then you say, yeah, Kasa, you knew respectfully.
Is it a court for error? America can hear me.
Sorry, sir.
Minia, my share vetting. Na the way impress me by Godfrey Dame. Why impress me big time? In a sense, you can see the level of thinking, the incisiveness of the mind. I can't hear brainy. I'm a lawyer, so when I see a good lawyer, I know it. He's a good lawyer. Now my problem I want to say, said you elevating no Akoko Attorney General per se. I know you're more managerial level. He's going to be managing the whole Ghana Attorney General. Now, the problem I want to say, who is going to be doing all this prosecution and defending matters to the level on OTMA? And that's where I'm worried.
Managing.
He'll be too busy. He'll be too busy. Just imagine. Imagine if you're managing LOFM.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that easy for you to be in court defending matters at the same time. I don't know. That's where I'm worried. Unless when you're very formidable deputy, obetimi a CP around him. Because from my observation from outside, Jabu Dame, Godfrey Dame swept around the senior.
The boss was so admirably.
Yes, he did a fantastic job prosecuting and defending matters. Now, the question that arises is he going to get a deputy who will be able to fill in the shoes like he did? That's where my concern is. If I were Godfrey Dame, and the way he's so comfortable in the courts, meaning that President said, I'm more deputy now because I'm sweeping the way I need to sweep. But to see how Akoko substantive, with all this management of the whole Attorney General, it's not going to be that easy unless say you're equally fantastic deputy man. I'll be covered. So I hope you are following me.
I'm following you.
That's where my concern is because with all this judgment that he's been defending and he goes to Arusha and it's fantastic. But now he's going to be a manager.
Mm-hmm.
Would he have enough time to come and defend? Like
I mean, nominate you will be a deputize or be a Jumanamana.
Who will be? Don't be sinister.
I come up, cocoa food is here. Come up, former MP Bantama.
No, that's yes, so.
Come up, put it easy here, but we are now. We need to know.
But lawyer with a small one. So, who said, God forbid, I will not rise here, if he said, Gloria, I'm an opportunity because of the strength.
Yes.
And I hope, say, I'm so much. Deputies no equal strength.
But you see, the deputy has to be very good.
And of course,
like he has been.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So he may give you opportunity, but you may not be as sharp as he has been.
And as the minister also know, he has a role. Say Amampani as a recommended deputy now. He can also, because of the sensitive nature, he can also have a preference. Say okay, please assume it. But ultimately, deputy, you only assist the substantive minister. And your jurisdiction narrow. But with this, no, on the decided say, okay, I've elected to maybe oversee some of the cases. Because now, there were some issues now way. There be some questions being Japan or say he was fully involved because all the letters he read what to say now
or say I support a Japan opinion.
Yeah, because
there was this perception say the boss now or against a Japan deal or church him say it wasn't true.
The guy is great. The guy is great.
And he always had a document to back Adiana all canon. Lawyer, yeah, sorry.
And my point is say, I hope he will get a fantastic deputy, equally as sharp as he is, because management level and won't mean delegate and not because he will ultimately be in charge of the whole Attorney General. And so he will be obey prosecution and defending for the country. Apart from that, I'm happy.
Okay, Ubi say I am. Me or refer to me say me a COVID ambassador. I am not because me are COVID and my ambassador. I am only trying to educate all of us. And but the most important thing is the person is asking lawyer say time for sitting no and yet too long in this COVID era. I say in our bid to get the best out of a nominee no. Brema say your person is and right. Yeah, you cry ye tie keke na try bi cry woda paso what ho and I say but na wabre MP for madam
ebinum focus here political point scoring only rather than to see whether the person is competent, willing and able to do it.
But I'm supposed to say if focus is to show or to expose some weakness instead of trying to get the best out of the person.
No.
Yeah, try to get.
When I can say, do you regret that sort of comments? Yeah, I'm say more political point scoring. Normally, I should test the person's mind whether he has. To me, when I visit somebody like Attorney General, they should get only the lawyers to examine them, not just anybody. Because what is a politics on the base? And what person satisfy them? Because it's you are who here.
When you say Muntaka, because Parliament no, but who said about rules in the House are very good. And who said can teacher from you be some questions is straightforward. I'm called Parliament before so be some question. Just a background.
Ulay foundation.
Comment, that's the parliamentary style. But teacher in there, question you go straight for no officer. I think the more Ulay foundation, na a matter there. I could take my means via a question. Channel Napo answers not the other man. Brevity. So a business by some called details near the yes and now committee. So we need to know some of these things.
Steve, so happen in the na ya change in uniform. Na ya say next time we just say bia omo competent but omo hwe say wabre na omo to abama. Ya kwa bia okope visa na here refuse no we dey kai ho no ma embassy go no ma odi ne krata no borobo na wa catch ni say okokra bu ni say okufi bia na buri na hunu bobo enti bia next time na
see you how over years after rock gas bia rafa word ayabi na chenye ni for say dey work
ai na wo mu
ebre so a
say dey over
nyame anku ade a the next 4 years on be say hu
say dey omahu
na say won say do so amon kai me
na say dey omakai do Kenya kono lawyer dey o say wo be grow ya in your 20s no I shall say wapa ya feel no
o ba ko pro na
na Dr. Nyako enso kwara so for so wo mo so da se wo ba ya no gusu
ano but I'm senior bi tie ma me ntia no well UK. Mr. Wa, senior was say from UK.
Lawyer.
No. Was it?
So a lawyer.
They go a pharmacist.
No, Kono good mercy.
Oh, we are only. I go Kono grass. I
saw Kono good mercy.
I go good mercy. Hey, what do I? And the child I'm
do my A level. Me A level course.
I'm call Kono good mercy 1 to 5 and I'm called once to take.
What's your tech?
You see me?
What the stubborn life?
Okay.
What the stubborn life?
Okay, only my main chairman class this year achieve and also take from
This will be Tiaka. And I said, pay for the master of pay. And I pay yet lawyer Kwame Adolfo and camp or ye private legal practitioner. Kumasi Hanomon, Yadana CP. Ena, Mr. Stephen Yeboa, honorable former DC, Achuma Umpunia, or Coco contested, say, Obeshi Kwame Siama, and fact. Also, Besaba Beam, and Dr. Kinsley Nyako, Wabresa, Gukunya, Quara, so I say, or a member of parliament, Honomo. Anglican University College of Technology, Sibra, Bishadio, Homo, Masia, St. Anne's, Ashton, Obe, Menchia, Palace, Friend Penning 4 on 0594698137 and at 0505091054. And as a campus or Nekoko apply, Nekoko Suandie. So, Ena, Anglican Diocese of Kumasi, Egusua Airborne, Kaye say, Eda Etna a ye Valentine's Day, Ena, Yeja, Sofo Penning, Most Reverend Professor Daniel Yika Safo Kwang, or name Mother Superior Mary Safo, your two Safo Bia, or man Penny Bell Honomo, or 2 for a Bell Honomo, a Fadian A feature into Bomoding, now also Sobra. Na ma dwumadi ne enye fe na enya akono nyame boa da se na ye besa atena se ne dwumadi na bro me the King Edward the slave me ne ma bedwafo nyina ye da se ye ma monity ye ko agoprama ponso akofa agudie so nsem koso ti hello 101.5 but it's your Valentine's Day. We wish everybody a happy Valentine's Day in advance.
Misika and Sukati.